じたら落ちてくガラスの迷路ひび割れた声まだ消えないまま封じた記憶誰かの夢にすり替わる名前さえ今奪われてく聞こえるか胸の奥できしむ鎖の叫び逃げないで選ぶんだ自分だけの芯を一つ書き換えられた世界で僕は僕を上書きしてくささやく嘘切り裂きながら覚めないなら夢を燃やせ一つ操られた明日に君の本と響かせてかけ違えたストーリー今塗り替えてゆけ黒いタイピン運命に鼓動が刺さる笑うシステム感情を食らう震えた指でログアウト先を探してるでも君の手が確かにここにある忘れるな偽物でも選ぶ痛みはリアル奪えない願いだけが最後のパスワード一つ書き換えられた世界で僕は僕を上書きしてくささやく嘘切り裂きながら覚めないなら夢を燃やせ一つ操られた明日に君の本と響かせてかけ違えたストーリー今塗り替えていけいっそと君の声で暗いスクリプトを壊して一つ書き換えられた世界で僕は僕を更新してく挟むく影抱きしめながら傷ついても夢を離すな一つ操られた未来君と一緒に飛び越えて交差してくストーリー今始まりに帰ろう
Yo, hey, screw the 8-ball, man. Screw the 8-ball. Like, seriously, that was probably the biggest mistake ever. That was the biggest mistake ever, man. Screw the 8-ball, bro. I swear. Hold on, what? Is this always his opening? We got a newbie in the chat, boys. We got a newbie in the chat. Welcome in. Welcome in. Guys, welcome to another episode of Hypnocast, boys. We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. We're going to dive down the rabbit hole that is known as the internet. But before we do any of that, boys, listen. I'm still a little bit sick. All right? I'm just a little bit sick. So the struggle session will not be as bad as it has been the last 2 days. Hopefully, I don't sound like I'm smoking on a bunch of cigarettes every day, 24/7. Although I wouldn't be surprised if it does sound like it a little bit. All right? But we can hug it out now. I promise you I am not contagious. I promise I'm not contagious. Get in here. We can hug it out. Stop running away. Stop running away. Stop running away. It makes me feel bad. It makes me feel bad. Get in here. We gotta hug it out and listen. Why did you poop in the chat? Why'd you poop in the chat? And listen very closely. If you guys are watching over on YouTube, like the stream. Do it right now. If you guys are watching over on Rumble, like the stream. Let's go. And if you guys are watching anywhere else, that's impossible, and you're probably a fucking communist. Let's be real.
You are gay!
Boys, before we get into any other content, ladies and gentlemen, we got to go over the battle today. We had an absolutely legendary battle yesterday. It was legendary yesterday. And today we're going to have yet another one because we're essentially in the next round of our tournament, boys. Let's go. Let's go over it before the chat misbehaves. All right, boys, listen up, man. So obviously, well, I shouldn't say obviously because, to be fair, Mai did almost lose, right? Because DJ was in here trolling heavily, and the chat almost lost. But I'm pretty sure he either got banned or was out of the stream by then. But with all that being said, boys, we do have a battle today. Mai ended up winning, and she moved on to the semifinals. All right. She moved on to the semifinals. Now we got to decide who is going to be going up against Mai in the semifinals. So today, we got an interesting battle, boys. We got none other than Angel from King of Fighters versus Sonya Blade from Mortal Kombat, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Don't mind me having to use an AI picture of Sonya Blade because, well, to be honest with you, it's very difficult to find a pretty decent looking picture using Google with Sonya Blade. I don't know why it's so fucking difficult, but apparently it's very difficult without making her look like a man. So, it's Sonya Blade from Mortal Kombat versus Angel from King of Fighters, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's going to be. Would have to use the real actress. Well, that's exactly what we don't do here. We don't use real people, ladies and gentlemen. So with all that being said, let me know in the super chats. Let me know by putting the name of the waifu first. You got to put the name first in order for it to count. And by the end of the stream, we are going to decide who is going to move on to the semifinals to go face mine, which is a very difficult waifu to defeat. I got to be honest with you. I kind of see where this is going already, but I guess we'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, boys. With all that being said, now let's do the Big Army roll call. Let's see who's in the chat right now hanging out with us on this beautiful, gorgeous evening. You beautiful sons of bitches choosing to hang out with me for a couple of hours. I appreciate that. Who is here in the chat? Let's call out some names, man. We got we got In God's Hands. He says, "This is taking too long. I came for the supposed PlayStation topic." So check this out, right? So I got a great recommendation for you, okay? Hold on. I got a great recommendation for you, all right? So if you're looking for content that has no interactivity with the chat, gets straight to the point, is basically just like, consume and leave kind of a thing. The best thing that you can do is to never click anything that has a red circle that says live on it. You might want to just look up videos because that's what videos are for. That's what videos are for. So if you want something that's just straight to the point, nobody says hi to you, nobody acknowledges your existence, nobody tries to have a good time with, you know what I'm saying? If you're looking for, and they're called videos. Those are really good for that. Live streams are really bad for what you're looking for. I really hope that helps, brother. I want to make sure I want to make sure you get what you're, what you're looking for. And remember, it's always in God's hands. Yeah. Kagwana's in the chat. I hope you will feel well soon. Thanks, Kagwana. I appreciate that. Apparently, I'm in the chat as well. What the fuck am I doing in the chat? Setsuna Shadow is in the chat. What's going on, Setsuna? How you doing? We got Voice in the Water. What's going on, Voice in the Water? The Stream Elements bot is in the chat. You know what's so funny? So on Griffcast, I don't know who it was. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I don't remember who it was. But somebody was like, how do I do XYZ with the 8-ball? And then somebody else in the chat responded. They were like, you have to talk to the bot. And then that person responded. They were like, oh shit, I didn't realize that. I blocked the bot because the bot was spamming. I was like, bro, you blocked the bot? How do you block the bot? The bot doesn't even spam. It just recommends things every 15 minutes. What are you talking about? It's just doing its job. Come on, man. The bot is there to fill in the gaps. Jesus Christ. I forgot who said it, man, but I did see that on Griffcast. I want to go back and see who said it. I don't remember who, though. It was pretty funny. Blue Octopusy screaming at the top of her lungs. She's in the chat. Setsuna Shadow's in the chat. Fourth Wall Guy is here. What's going on? Sam Fisher is here. Tuku Curry is here. The power of the Griff hand is in the God hand. There you go. Dev versus Code is here. What's going on? Zero is here. To answer your question, yes, it is. Bebop's in the chat. Appreciate that. Lucky Boy's in the chat. Mr. Melancholy is here. Ali Kusanagi's here. Fuck. My chat just skipped when I try to click on Ali Kusanagi. Why you dodging? Why you dodging, Ali? Fuck, now I lost my place. Why does it do that? Well, shout out. Oh, there you go. Ali Kusanagi. What's going on, bro? Pawn is in the chat. What's going on, Pawn Yi? Tuku Curry is in the chat. We got Violent City in the chat. We got Lucky Boy in the chat. Jason Alator's in the chat. We got Voice of the Water. Glowmide Prince. Fallen Order 66. What's going on, man? Matthew motherfucking Watson. What's going on, dude? Ron DFK is in the chat. Dragatello is in the chat. Nautilus Maximus is here. Green Lotus is here. What's going on? Matthew saying, hello, please. What's going on, Matthew? We got Monkey Man 04. Right? Like videos on YouTube? I've never heard of such a thing. That doesn't exist. It's okay, because that guy already left. That guy already left, man. I think it's kind of amazing. You got no patience for a live stream. You mean to tell me you're trying to convince me you're going to sit through a fucking, you're going to go to church and sit and listen to preaching? Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know if I believe you. We got Vice Admiral Deco Mars. What's going on, bro? Alucard's in the chat. What's going on, Alucard? We got Oliver Adam in the chat. We got, let's see, Gaming Wolf 87. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. Tanya Ravens in the chat. This is taking too long. I came for the strippers. We don't even have a red boy. What kind of strippers you looking for? And even those aren't strippers, technically. Technically, anyway. Jason Alator is here. What's going on, Jason? Taffy's in the chat. Signo is in the chat. Falstaff is in the chat. HXC is here. What's going on? Mordblade's in the chat. McKee is in the chat. John Strauss is in the chat. Yamato 85. Why are you talking like that? Bebop's in the chat. We got, let me scroll down. Let me scroll down. My God, the chat's going crazy today right now. Germs 007. Lucky Boy's in the chat. Sleeping Nova's in the chat. What's going on, bro? Who else is here? Who else is here? Fuck. God, chat. Scott Hott's in the chat. What's going on, man? All right, let's go to Rumble. Let's call out 4 more people over on Rumble. Retro Blackstar, I see you over on YouTube. What's going on, dude? Denarire's over there on Rumble. What's going on, Denarire? T-Jab's over there on Rumble. We got Life Ferret over there on Rumble. Griffin of Might over there on Rumble. What's going on? We got, let me scroll down. God, Rumble, they talk a lot. For a smaller crowd, they definitely talk a lot. Black Tailgate is over there on Rumble. Gray Soul is there on Rumble as well. Dragon Knight is over there on Rumble. What's going on, man? Ardith Bay is over there on Rumble. And last but not least, we got, we got Jonathan James Johnson. What's going on, man? over on YouTube. All right, boys, listen. Who are we sending to HR? Who are we sending? At this point, I need you guys to start snitching on your fellow Bigot Army members. We got to send somebody to HR. I'm sure one of you guys have been extra fucking naughty, okay? That you deserve to go to HR. McKee says it's in God's hands. Maybe. Toxic says, not me, not me. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. When do we get coffee and merch? Merch I am working on. Coffee, never. Never. Unfortunately, there are certain YouTube personalities that have completely destroyed the perception of anything coffee related. And it's not something that I would want to sell anyway. Because I talk about gaming, so why the fuck am I going to sell you a coffee? Mr. Spangler says, send me to HR, naughty ladies. Not happening. Not happening. Who else? Who else? Paul says, you know what? Send me, I'll take one for the team. That's crazy. That almost sounds highly sexually gay. I'm not gonna lie. Taking one for the team, bro? That's crazy. Who is going to HR? I don't know. I gotta see. Let's see. Detraconic says, no Sony, no censorship, no human shield. By the power of the goon oil, Una reverse. But there's nobody to Una reverse, so that means we're just gonna have to go down. Voice of the water, no Una reverse. Phoenix fire defense. Booty hole protected. Get the person down by 6 in trouble with HR by using their company email to sign up the HR office for Ozempic. Advertisement list serves. Wow. Wow, that's actually fucking crazy. Why am I not surprised? All right. Going down by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I'm going to HR to rescue Yamato. No, the fuck you're not. No, the fuck you're not. You're going to HR and you're going to stay there, buddy. You're going to stay there. You know what? That's it. You're going to live there with him. That's it. You're going to live there. It's over. You're not doing it. You're not going to save Yamato. Yamato is staying there and you are staying there with him.
Please, I beg you, don't do this. I didn't mean it.
Sit your bigot butt down in the chair so we can tell you how racist you are, you disgusting chud.
That's right. Guys, say goodbye to beautiful Zexel. He's officially part of HR permanently with Yamato. All right, boys, listen. We got a lot we got to talk about today, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we got to recap some things. We got to recap the PlayStation story that is going around right now. The journalists are trying to do the whole sympathy sob story. Oh man, PlayStation's getting felted in their live streams. Oh, you should have been there. Look at all the comments about no disc, no buy. They're getting spammed nonstop. Oh, woe is PlayStation. It's so bad. It's terrible. We got to talk about that. We're going to recap that. We're going to look at some of the stories from some journos that are talking about that situation. We were there live. We saw it all happen. We saw it literally go down, but you know what? It's fun to recap it because fuck it. Let's make fun of PlayStation. Also, guys, today's major news. The war has started. Boys, the first I wouldn't really call it the first shot because the first shot was PlayStation and GTA, right? They're the ones who sounded they're the ones who did the first shot. But boys, the war is on. The war is on. Grand Theft Auto 6 has officially leaked, boys. I am not kidding. I'm not kidding. What everybody thought was initially fake, it is now officially real. Rockstar and Take-Two have been desperately taking down all of the leaks that are on social media right now. Now, granted, they're not too crazy right now. They're not too crazy. But when I tell you the story, it's insane. We literally have the ultimate hacker group that is out here trying to do battle against Grand Theft Auto, PlayStation, and all that. And the funny thing is, the hackers, they have claimed that this was all because they decided to abandon physical media. So we actually have a true blue fucking war going on right now. We have a true blue war going on right now. It is actually crazy what's going down. So we're going to go over it. We're going to go over the hacker group. I am not going to be showing the leaks because anybody that shows the leaks is going to get an immediate copyright strike from fucking Take-Two. And I'm not dealing with that shit. But I will talk about it. I will describe it. I will go over it. But it's crazy, bro. We got like this, like, it takes you to this page. The hackers are trying to sell a meme coin. It's fucking ridiculous. It's like, this is the craziest shit I've ever seen. Craziest shit I've ever seen. So anyway, we're going to go over that and talk about the Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks because it is plentiful. We're also going to talk about Bethesda. The studio is still coping. It's unbelievable. All these other studios that Xbox has completely, caused layoffs in, none of them are crying to the level of Bethesda. Bethesda is like acting like a fucking princess. How could you fire us? How could you hold us accountable? Before you showed up, almost nobody was fired. Yeah, that's not a flex, brother. That's not a flex, you know? So they're coping pretty hard. And we're going to go over an article from Kotaku because you already know Kotaku is going to go maximum defense force. Maximum defense force, ladies and gentlemen. We already know that. So we're gonna go over that and discuss their nonsense. We also got some Wolverine topics I want to go over. Push Square, also known as SonyShield.com, they ended up putting an article that says, here's the truth about Wolverine. Guys, man, the Blue Ball Defense Force is out here in full force, ladies and gentlemen. They're out here in full force. They're like, after the online storm, here's the truth about Wolverine. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. A Sony dedicated website is going to tell us the truth about a Sony dedicated product. Yeah, I can't wait. So we're going to go over that. I think it's pretty funny. We got to go over it. It's hilarious. Also, I got a couple of fast topics. We got a brand new Xbox sequel apparently is about to be announced. Everybody's thinking it's Rise 2. I'm thinking it might be Rise 2 also. And we also got Blood of the Dawnwalker PC specs. We got to go over that as well because the last time I saw the PC specs, it was not looking good. So we're going to go over the Blood of the Dawnwalker updated release PC specs, of which all of it relies on DLSS, ladies and gentlemen. That is right. That is right. The PC specs that you're about to see are all with some form of DLSS or FSR enabled because why would you ever think that a video game can run properly without fake frames? What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you think we optimize video games? You're out of your fucking mind. You're out of your mind. There's no optimization here. Deal with it. Deal with it. Anyway, boys, so listen. We got a lot we got to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot we got to do. But before we do any of that, boys, let's do a membership train. Because as you guys saw, we got all kinds of new people in this chat. It's insane. It's insane. We got new people in this chat, which means we got a lot of gray. And God knows, not only is it in his hands, according to that profile, but God knows we don't like gray people. No, I'm just kidding. We love gray people. We love gray people. We're just a little racist to gray people. That's all I'm saying. Let's light it up, boys. Let's go. Fresh meat.
Aboard. The membership
Fresh meat.
train.
Lights up, first spark, first flame. Name after name, rushing down the frame. Midnight code, Hypnocast alive. Every little badge like a battle cry. I see the counter climbing.
Toxin.
Every ping's a promise.
With the membership, let's go.
From the lurkers hiding in the shadows to the
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Ride the membership train. Let it roll through the night unchained. Every gifted heart.
It's okay, Ian. Don't worry about it.
We ascend on the membership train. Side by side, we're breaking the chain. Turn the screen to a burning campaign. From the first to the last, remember the name. We are Hypnocast. Membership train.
McKee with a membership. Let's go. Shout out to McKee and Toxin. And guys, keep in mind, boys, all right? I forgot to mention this earlier in the stream, but I balanced out the boss battle mechanic. Memberships are now going to do 7 damage per membership instead of 5. So that way, there's a little bit more of an incentive for people that like to gift memberships because not everybody likes to do super chats. Some people like to do memberships. So memberships now do a little bit extra DPS to the boss. A little bit extra. Not a ton, but a little bit. Shout out to Ian Christmas, gifting a membership. Black Tailgate gifting a membership. Thank you guys for holding it down over on YouTube. I appreciate that. All right, guys, this is the best part of the stream, and also the worst part. Let's be real. It's also the worst part. Yeah, there's no 5 membership banger yet, Great Ape. Not yet. Maybe we'll get it. We'll see. Boys, we got to do the TTS, man. There's not too many to go through, but let's go through them. Let's unleash the TTS. I'm a little bit concerned, but that's okay. Kind of how it goes. Are we ready? I'm ready. All right, here we go, boys. Let's go. God help us.
As the Master's Whip celebrates 20 months of membership,
20 months!
Now is the best time to invest in Sony so I can short all you idiots who believe me.
My man wants to short the stock. Look at this. Look at this. Master's Whip. Thank you for 20 months. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Oh, we getting a direct donut?
PlayStation destroyed during live stream. Ha ha ha. GTA 6 gets leaked. Bethesda Studios COPES car. Yamata adding lore again tonight. Hypno body pillows on sale maybe. Find out tonight on Hypnocast car.
We do not have body pillows.
Hypno, did you hear the story about the Krispy Kreme, pause button emoji, and Pokemon collaboration where scalpers are buying Pokemon donuts and selling them online? I'm not kidding, also free Yamato.
Beautiful Zexel with a $50 mega banger. Look at this $50 mega banger, boys. Holy shit. You fucking love to see it, man. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate that. Let's get some 50 emojis in the chat, boys, if you're a member. I did not hear that, though. Oh, actually, no, I'm bugging. Wait, no, I did hear that. Didn't it sell out? Because of the scalpers? I saw that. I saw people complaining about it. They're like, I can't even get donuts? I remember seeing that on Twitter. I remember seeing that. It's crazy. We're not freeing Yamato. You and Yamato are now stuck in HR. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. You are stuck in HR. It is what it is. Beautiful Zexel. Thank you for the 50, my brother. I appreciate that. That's absolutely insane. That is absolutely insane. Let's keep going. What else we got?
At Maki21 celebrates 1 month of membership. Put in God's hands into HR's hands. At Solon underscore the underscore
1 month, brother.
celebrates 25 months of membership. Send me to HR. I'll give them some workplace misconduct.
Hey, yo! Hey, wait. That's what gets you in HR in the first place. What are you talking about workplace misconduct? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? That's crazy. Son the Lich, thank you for 25 months. I appreciate it. That's insane. Mr. Melancholy, you up next? Yep.
Such a
hey, yo.
sweet angel.
Hey, yo.
They better have an army of lawyers, because if Take-Two could hire gangsters to deal with them, they would.
Guys, this shit is
yes.
I'm telling you, it's crazy. Mr. Melancholy, thank you for the 5. It's crazy what's happening right now. Adair Soto, thank you for the 2. Oh, fuck. Is this lore?
1 Wookiee.
Oh!
To Wookiee.
Holy shit.
3 little Wookiees.
3 little
Wookiee.
Wait, 3 little Wookiees? What?
6 little Wookiees.
Why little Wookiees?
What the? Medic time for the white coat of arms.
Holy shit.
Twisted Master Short Story Part 1 of 2. I was thinking on what my next
Frozen
ultimate
Dark, thank you for the
super
20,
weapon
I
was going
appreciate
to
it.
be on the next Hypnocast. As Surprise and Legendary Excalibur Sword were both a total miss on Aerith. I had to go back to my roots.
What? Is he writing his own book with Hypnocast? He's writing his own book. What's going on here? What is going on here? PokeRay says, congratulations, Hypno, for playing your first voodoo game with Wizard. I didn't do any of that. I didn't do any of that. What are you talking about? Stop lying. Denariah with a membership over on Rumble. Shout out to Denariah. Appreciate that very, very much. All right, guys, let's go over memberships real quick. We got Sephiroth. Look at this badass, bro. Becoming a member all on his own. Shout out to Sephiroth. Appreciate that, my brother. Uh-oh.
Dad, it's your son, baby, from the future. You raised a strong black man. Dad, I still maxed out y'all motherfucking credit card. I too much candy. I got Zadia here,
He's a strong black man. He's a strong black man.
You guys are the fucking devil, bro. What is this? What was that entire structure that what did I just listen to? What the fuck was that? ACC, bro. Bro. You guys are getting way too good at this. You really are. You're getting way too creative at this. It's getting bad, okay? Yeah, Ruckus might have been a mistake. Look at this. Every single stream. Bro, time out. This happens all the time. Every single stream. We see this like once or twice. Look at this. Boshi. This is my first stream, and I have no idea what's happening. Neither do I! I'll never know what's happening. I've been here 4+ years. I've been here 4+ years, and I never know what's happening. Welcome to the club, brother. Okay? Welcome to the club. I log in every day. I never know what the fuck is gonna happen. Welcome in, man. Happy to have you, bro. Holy shit, man. God damn, bro. This happens to every day. This happens to like 2 or 3 new people every day, bro. You thought this stream had topics? Dre! Stop it. We have topics. We just have fun for the first like 30 minutes or so. Holy shit, boy. It's crazy. Nobody ever knows what's going on. Anyway, let's continue, man. ACC. This was magically insane. Thank you for the NOK 200. You absolute fucking legend. I appreciate that. Somebody get the new guy membership. He seems like a nice guy. Let's go. Let's keep going. Adair, go ahead. I know you want to be...
No! My children Wookiees, I was about to teach them how to pick cottons, damn you stormtrooper. Why the horror?
You were gonna teach them how to pick cotton? Really? 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 And what the fuck was that accent at the end? Did you become like, I don't know, Mexican? What was that at the end? Why did Ruckus like have a felt like, what happened? Yeah, he was a little Chinese too. It's a little weird. Adair, thank you for the 5. I appreciate that. As I was trying to go over memberships, Sephiroth became a member. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. And then also,
Did you open her box yet, Hypno?
What? I didn't open anybody's box. Thank you for the 2. Alucard. Toxin with the membership. Thank you, Toxin. I appreciate it.
Oh, yes.
Fuck. McKee. Thank you for the membership, McKee. I appreciate that very, very much. Black Tailgate with the membership. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. This increase in membership damage is definitely bringing the boss HP down quite quickly. We're at 756 HP on DJ's HP bar. 756, boys. Ian Christmas with a membership. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. And then Black Tailgate being a legend, doing the only membership mega banger of the stream, dropping 5 memberships. Let's go.
Everyone, we just got a membership banger! Banger!
And considering that's the first one of the stream, it's time to scare away the new people. Can you guys imagine if I actually tried to get sponsors? Can you guys imagine if I like if I try to like have a conversation with a company, be like, hey, so like, what do you do on your stream? And I'm just like, well, you know, there's interesting clips that get played. There's highly questionable TTS messages that get read.
No.
Yeah, me either. Me either, Adair Soto. Me either. Oh my God! What the fuck? Alucard, thank you for the 2, Adair for the 5, and Adair for the 2. I appreciate it. Do it for the lols. No, I'm good. I'm good, bro. And then over on Rumble, we got Dietrich Kotick dropping up membership like a boss. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. You fucking legend. I think he did it twice. No, he did it one time. All right. Shout out to Dietrich Kotick. Appreciate that, my man. And on that note, we are all caught up, boys. Look at that. That's amazing. That is amazing. We actually managed to get through it like 10 to 15 minutes faster. So that's good. That's good. All right, let's go over gifted games. And then we're going to get into the topics, boys. You guys ready for this? Here we go. So, number one.
Open her box.
What? Open her box? Whose box are we opening? What are we doing? Guys, gifted games. Striker X31. Striker X31. I don't know if you're in the chat, bro. I hope so. Striker X30.
Oh, come on, my Hypno brother. You know you love us sometimes. We're problematic and a little racist joke there and there, but at the end of the day, you love us. Besides Wizard, you love him more.
You know, I was willing to give you a little bit of love and a little bit of leeway, but then you had to felt me with the last comment about loving Wizard more. And now you're going to HR too. Fuck it. Adair Soto, you go. I know it's late in the stream. You're going to HR, brother. You're going. Go.
Please, I beg you, don't do
go.
this. I didn't
Yamato,
mean
make
it.
space.
Sit your bigot butt down in the chair so we can tell you how racist you are, you disgusting chud.
Bye. Thank you for the 10. He's going to HR, boys. That's it. That's 3 of them so far. They're all there now. Oh shit. Hold on. Wrong screen. Sorry. Striker X31. He says, I have nothing. At least it's not another Fuda game that I'm aware of.
I
What
bet
the fuck?
Hypno first sponsor will be Blue Chew or GOG.
Blue Chew or GOG, bro? Okay, so GOG would be normal. Blue Chew? Why Blue Chew, though? That's crazy. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. Twisted Tower is the game that came out today.
Hell yeah, brother. Here comes Uncle Ruckus. I bought the candles and some ayube.
Ayube? He pronounced lube Ayube? What the fuck is Ayube? Why did he pronounce... Why? Are you serious? What the fuck is Ayube? No, that's crazy, bro. Who pronounces lube like Ayube? Ruckus is retarded, bro. Ruckus is retarded. That's crazy. Holy shit. Thank you for the 5. I've never heard that before, ever. Literally ever, bro. Wow. Striker X31. Twisted Tower came out today, and it actually looks pretty interesting. Have you guys seen Twisted Tower? This literally got released today, and this is a multi-year project from a small team. Like, I think 2 guys made this. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Brother!
I'll get them all.
Medic hit him with the stun gun.
What?
Me.
What the fuck was that, bro? Frozen Dark, thank you for the 5. Adair, thank you for the 2. What the hell is going on
Angel,
today?
this is a living hell in HR. Why did you do this? Kim John Notic.
Kim Jong Notic. Wow. Wow. I've been called many things, but Kim Jong Notic is crazy. And now you just confirmed that you belong in HR. So it looks like I made a good move. Enjoy, beautiful Zexel. You and Yamato definitely belong there. That's crazy. Thank you for the 10. So if you guys haven't seen Twisted Tower, hold on, I'll show you, because I had seen this game and I thought it looked pretty good. So I'm actually excited to play it. Hold on, Twisted Tower. It was made by 2 people. Let me show it to you.
Gotta shoot them all.
Oh my god, bro. Wookieemon, that's crazy, bro. Thank you for the 2. A la carte. Thank you. Brother, look at this. So apparently if you like BioShock, you'll like this game. At least that's what they say anyway. Let's check it out. Yo, this looks so good. This looks so good. Dude, I'm gonna play this. Big time BioShock vibes. Five years of development, wow.
Get me out of here!
Wow, man. That game looks fucking sick, dude. I saw Thomas Mahler, he tweeted about this game, and I checked it out after he tweeted about it. I'm like, this game looks so fucking legit. This looks so legit. So I had wishlisted it because I wanted to look more into it after I saw like the trailer. This thing, it looks so good. I honestly like the look of it so much that I just might bump it up in terms of like playing it sooner rather than later. Bioslop? Really? Bioslop? I don't give a fuck. This game looks awesome. I can't wait to check it out. I might have to bump this one up. I know I was going to play... It's probably going to be after I'm done with Dragon Sword and Beast of Reincarnation. I think the next two games that I'm going to play is going to be Mortal Shell and this game. I think that's going to be it, in my opinion. We'll see. We'll see. But that looks pretty sick. So with all that being said, back to the gifted games. Striker X31. I appreciate that, my man. Thank you for gifting this game. I will definitely 100% be checking this out. No doubt about it. Great Ape! Oh my god. Why is this happening so much lately? This is happening a lot lately. Why? Great Ape.
Man, I know Kim Jong. Notice me and him go way back. Hypno, he was a great grandfather. Back then, he was wild to the Chinese in 1956.
What? Bro, this Kim Jong Nautic shit is crazy. It's crazy. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. Guys, holy fuck. Great Ape says, played the demo a few years ago. Supposed to be indie Bioshock-like. Obviously, I'm sorry. I cannot accept it because I just accepted Strikers because he was first. I will reject it only because I want you to get your money back, obviously. But I appreciate the sentiment. I appreciate the sentiment. Thank you, Great Ape. You absolute fucking legend. It's very kind of you. But I want you to get your money back. Get your money back, huh? Thank you, brother. You know what? I don't want you to get your money back. I don't want you to get your money back. No, Hey, no. Send it back. Send it back. Forget it. Forget it. I take back what I said. I take back what I said. How you gonna do that? Bro, how you gonna follow up a game like Twisted Tower with a game with HR Department of Love? Hashtag free Yamato. Hashtag Yamato did nothing wrong. If Hypno will free him, then it'll just have to change what HR fundamentally is. An HR director, Yamato, we trust. Bro, he's a director now? Oh, come on. Congratulations, you've been hired as a manager of HR for success. This is definitely a Yamato game. This is 100% a Yamato game. 1,000%. You gay as fuck, boy. Bro, I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you followed up Twisted Tower with that. That is just unbelievable. Talk about a fucking felting. After I just complimented you too. God damn it. It always happens that way. Anyway. Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. Legends. All right. Guys, we're caught up on everything, right? Rumble, hold on. Rumble got life for it with $1. Hypno, you would get sponsored just because of the popularity of the wildness that goes on the stream. Just like Howard Stern used to get. Yeah, what am I getting? I'm gonna get a sponsor for
and
what?
I'm the editor as well, Hypno.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Bro, what kind of sponsor? I'm gonna get like a Sibian sponsor. That's the kind of sponsor I'm gonna get. It's gonna be like sex machines and shit. I'm good. You should have accepted it and played it on stream, to be honest. Why? So there could be no more streams after this? No, thank you. No, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Life Fairy, thank you for the $1. Appreciate that. I think we're caught up. We are caught up. Are you ready for a topic? I'm ready for some topics. Are we ready? I'm pausing the TTS. And that's a bad thing? I mean, it could be. It could be, depending, Monkey Man. Guys, let's get into the topic. First and foremost, let's cover the fast stuff, okay? Let's look at the system requirements for Blood of the Dawnwalker. Now, all of this is with DLSS upscaling, okay? So just so you guys are aware, let me bring it up. Hold on. So these are the PC requirements for Blood of the Dawnwalker, and this is going to be with DLSS FSR technology enabled. They also recommend that technology, so they recommend that you utilize DLSS, which is a little bit concerning. But the truth is that a lot of these developers, if you look at their PC spec sheets, they almost always say that it has some form of DLSS or FSR enabled normally. Although I forgot which game didn't do that. I don't know if it was Lego Batman. I don't remember. But one of those games recently, they didn't do that. They put everything native resolution. So there's that. But anyway, so to get 1080p 30 FPS on low settings, you need a minimum Intel Core i5 and an AMD Ryzen 7. You need 16 gigs of RAM all across the board. So those of you that have like 8 or something, you might be a little felted. And the minimum GTU that you need for 1080p 30 FPS on low settings is a GeForce GTX 1060 or an AMD Radeon RX 580. So, well, there you go. Lego Batman outright told people to use FrameJet to get 30 FPS. So, okay, I guess it wasn't Lego Batman. There was a game that we covered. We covered the what do you call it? The settings. I don't remember which one it was, Kurakami. To be honest with you, I don't remember which one it was. But I know they were showcasing it natively. They weren't advertising it with upscaling tech, but I don't remember what it was. If you guys remember, you can let me know, but it was a recent game. Anyway, so medium settings, so 1080p 60 FPS at medium. You need an Intel Core i7 or an AMD Ryzen 7 5700. 16 gigs across the board. You need an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 Super or a GTX 1070 Ti. AMD Radeon RX 5700 or Intel Arc A750. In order to get... Oh, you need 8 gigs of VRAM too. In order to get 1440p at 60 FPS on high settings, this is their recommended settings. You need an Intel Core i7 117 or you need an AMD Ryzen 7 5700X. You need an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060 or an AMD Radeon RX 7600 XT or an Intel Arc B580. And then, in order to get Ultra 2160p, you need an Intel Core i7 127 or an AMD Ryzen 7 7800 X3D. And then you need an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070 Ti or an AMD Radeon RX 9070. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't this game's settings get leaked or like pushed not that long ago? I could have sworn that this was the game that required like a 5090 in order to play at 4K. But I think that might have been without DLSS, I think. If I'm not mistaken. I think we covered it not that long ago, a couple of months ago or whatever. And now they're showcasing it with DLSS, which ironically now has lower requirements. So I don't know. You think the performance upscaling is pretty tame? I mean, maybe. Maybe. The CPU requirement seems to be above normal. I mean, my biggest concern with this game is that it's gonna have the typical Euro jank. You know what I mean? It's gonna be made with the sense of like a bug is like a feature. You know, that's kind of my concern with these kind of games. You know, it tends to be the case, but I guess we'll see. You know, but Euro jank is definitely a thing, and I've seen it through many of their video games. So I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening, but that's the specs. I just wanted to share it with you guys so that you can see it, and you can kind of see where you stand, because I know a lot of you guys are going to be playing the game. So they did show the recommended, yet they said they're working on making it better. Okay, so they did show it at one point. I specifically remember them saying a 5090 was recommended to do Ultra 2160p. I remember them saying that at 60 FPS, but now it seems like it's lower. So, well, there you go. Hopefully that means they optimize the game better. That's basically it. So that's that. That's the first fast topic. Second fast topic is that apparently we got a sequel coming, a surprise sequel to an Xbox video game, and everybody's trying to guess what it's going to be. Everybody's trying to guess what it's going to be. I'm thinking it's going to be Rise. And I know that might sound crazy, but I think it's going to be Rise. I think if you really want to surprise people, Rise would probably be one of those video games that would that most people wouldn't think is going to get a sequel, but then it actually ends up getting a sequel. That'll be a pretty big surprise. But I see a lot of people are making their guesses. We're going to be finding out pretty soon, I'm sure. Some people think, you know, again, Recore 2, Killer Instinct, Lost Odyssey 2, or Rise 2. It's Rise 2. Probably means not Quantum Break. Sunset Overdrive 2. Redfall 2. Avowed 2. No. It's got to be a surprise. It's got to be something that nobody will see coming. Hey, yo, Fuda Fighter 2? Bro, get out of here. Go to HR. Go to HR. Halo 2 Evolved? Bro, go to HR. Please don't bring up Halo. Original Conquerors goated more than a remake. Blinks. I don't know. Fusion Frenzy remake. I don't think it's a remake. It's going to be a sequel. It's going to be a sequel. I think Rise, you know, my only concern with Rise is that they may potentially switch the engine. And if they switch the engine, I'm going to be highly upset, because you guys know I really like the Cry engine. I think the Cry engine is fucking fantastic. And if they end up switching out from the Cry engine to like some Unreal Engine shit, I'm going to be highly upset. You know? So, we'll see what this ends up being, but we're going to be finding out pretty soon, apparently. We'll see. All right, let's exit out of this. What if it's ODST 2? Bro, I don't want it to be anything Halo. I don't want it to be anything Halo, because if... I'm telling you right now, bro, I don't know if you guys... Some of you might have seen my my Halo stream that I did today with Wizard, but bro, that game honestly got me to damn near almost nerd rage level. I had to remind myself that I'm sick and I can't fucking felt my voice before Hypnocast today. Otherwise, I probably would have lost it. I'm not kidding. I probably would have lost it. They somehow made the game worse after patching the game that was supposedly supposed to fix the issues with the game. Bad enough they took weeks to fix just a couple of problems, but they ended up making even worse problems. They made it so that I can't even play the game with my controller plugged in and using keyboard and mouse. Beforehand, I was able to have my controller docked, my Steam controller on the puck, and use keyboard and mouse while it's plugged in and it's charging. Now I can't even do that. If you have your controller, and Wizard replicated this, by the way, so it's not just me. Wizard he replicated this. So if you have your controller plugged in, your keyboard and mouse gets felted. You can't move. You can fire, but you can't move. Everything is like glitched out. And the only way to fix it is by unplugging your controller. So you can't even have your controller charging. And if you want to use your keyboard and mouse, it's honestly, it is just this fucking game. I can't wait to get it over with. I just can't wait to get it over with. Not only that, they nerfed the assault rifle. in a single-player Halo game. They literally nerfed the assault rifle because it was a little bit too good in a single-player Halo game. And then they seemingly have buffed. They buffed the damage of the Covenant weapons. They also nerfed because they got so felt, bro. Don't get me started on Halo. Okay, don't get me started. They nerfed the sprint. So they put the sprint in the game. They told everybody the levels were going to be balanced around sprint. It wasn't. You were able to sprint past everything and finish the game without basically doing anything. So since they got so felted by that, instead of actually balancing the game, what they did was they nerfed the sprint, and now if you get shot, you stop sprinting. And they also increase the damage of the Covenant weapons to kill you. If you try to run, it'll kill you faster. Basically. This game is fucked, bro. It's beyond fucked. I don't even know, like, I don't even know what they're doing anymore. I don't want to talk about Halo. I can't. Honestly, I can't fucking, like, they straight up nerfed the assault rifle in a single player fucking game, bro. Who was complaining about that? Who was complaining? Who was playing Halo Campaign Evolved? They were like, wow, this assault rifle is really OP. Damn, I hope they do something about it. Who the fuck, who was saying that? Nobody was saying that. Anyway. Let me not even, anyway, it's whatever. Mitchell Field says B. Why you lying, Mitchell? Stop lying. All right, boys. Let's X out of that. Let's go over the first topic. Let me drink some water. Hold on. Give me a second. Gotta stay hydrated, boys. Gotta stay hydrated. All right. Guys, we got to talk about... hold on. TTS is pause. Okay, good. Chuck it. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, that's gay. Halo made him thirsty? No, Halo made me pissed. Okay? The devs, you were winning too fast. Exactly. They were like, oh, wait, you're not supposed to do that. I know we told everybody we balanced the game around sprint, but we actually didn't balance the game around sprint, so we need to, like, do something about that. Fucking hate these people, bro. It really is... It really, honestly, guys, I try to give the benefit of the doubt a lot of the times, and try to look for the logical explanation behind certain choices. There is no logical explanation behind anything in the Halo Campaign Evolved. There just isn't. There isn't. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what to say other. There is no logical anything behind the Halo Campaign Evolved remake. There is nothing. It's all fucked. It's all felted. It is all bullshit. It is one of the worst remakes I've ever played. It's like all you had to do was copy someone's homework. That's all you had to do. And you somehow fucked that up too? And you mean to tell me that these people are going to be in charge of making new Halo games? Why would I want you in charge of new Halo games? Look at what you did with your first 3 missions. You know what? I'm not even going to... Let me not. Guys, we got to talk about Bethesda. All right? Bethesda, they're not happy right now. If you guys haven't been following the story regarding Bethesda, it ain't pretty. It ain't pretty. So let's talk about it. So, in case you guys need to be caught up on it, let me give you a little bit of context before we... go over this wine fest that's about to happen. So Bethesda has been experiencing layoffs recently. And the people that got let go are the people that you could pretty much, in your mind imagine the kind of person that would get let go at Bethesda. And they've been having protests in front of the company. You have people that are no longer working there, combining with people that are still working there, that are joining forces and protesting Bethesda in front of the company. They're bringing out these giant rat, like, balloons and stuff when Asha Sharma shows up to the company. Anyway, it's a whole bunch of nonsense. And it's hilarious because these are the people that have, like, communist tattoos on their neck and stuff. I'm not even kidding. He literally has, like, a hammer sickle on his neck. But the journalists would never tell you that, by the way. So, Bethesda developers are still coping about it. And they're trying to blame Xbox for the sudden position that they're in. A Bethesda developer says that the cuts were rare before Xbox took over. All of a sudden, we have yearly layoffs. here's what I'll say. I'm not going to pretend like Xbox and the executives at Xbox cannot make mistakes, because obviously they can, okay? Obviously they could be an overcorrection for all I know. But what I do know is that Bethesda hasn't done a fucking thing for many, 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 many years. Bethesda has been riding on the coattails of Elder Scrolls Skyrim. They've been riding on the coattails of that video game. They assisted with the remake of Oblivion, but they weren't the sole developers of Oblivion. They only assisted with that. They haven't done a single thing. They've been, aside from Starfield, I guess Starfield, but nobody cares about Starfield. Realistically, they've been riding the coattails of Skyrim. That's really the game that everybody remembers in a positive light, I guess you could say. But Asha Sharma walked in there and said, you know what? We need to hold you guys accountable. We need to figure out what's going on, why you are not doing the job that you're supposed to be doing, and why you are in charge of some of the biggest, most popular, and most known IPs by a long shot. Because to be fair, I'm trying to be fair, Bethesda does have some of the most famous IPs in gaming. Fallout is massive. Elder Scrolls is massive. There's no doubt about it. However, you guys are in charge of some of the biggest IPs in the world, and you're just twiddling your fucking thumbs. You're twiddling your thumbs at this point. Mr. Howard, you already know that man was trying to guarantee his salary for the next 15, 20 years. He was trying to milk this shit. So Asha Sharma went in there and said, you guys are bloated, number one. Number two, you guys haven't been doing anything. You need to get to work, and you need to make this happen, and you need to announce to the world your plans. So she went in there, and then literally the day after she left, Todd Howard puts out a statement over at Bethesda's main Twitter page talking about all the things they got planned. They got Fallout new video game. They got a Fallout remake. They got something they're working with Obsidian with. They got Elder Scrolls 6. They got all this shit, right? So when all of this went down, the Bethesda developers, obviously a lot of them got fired because, well, Xbox was cutting back. And on top of that, too, all these studios are bloated. I don't care how good of a studio you have. I guarantee you, if you're under Xbox, you're most likely bloated. There's no doubts in my mind about that. So she ends up letting some of them go. I think they fired like 50 to 100 of them, something like that. And now, after all the protests, they're trying to make it seem as if, well, this is Xbox's fault. I don't see how exactly it's only Xbox's fault. It seems like they're trying to pass the blame off to Xbox because they don't want to admit that they're the reason why they're in the position they're in. So let's kind of go over it and see what they have to say. Xbox developers are holding a rally across the United States and Canada to bring attention to the widespread layoffs. Don't you guys notice how it's only them? Xbox has fired so many people. Almost 2,000 people in the first round. They're going to fire another 2,000 people by the end of 2028, if I'm not mistaken. And it's only Bethesda that's protesting. They're the only ones that are out there. Almost as if the adult daycare came to the end, and now they're very unhappy about that. So let's see. And by the way, I mean, I just love these pictures that they all look like the BLM fists constantly. I just find it funny. Anyway, Xbox game developers will hold rallies to support laid off workers, call attention to the culture of layoffs that has permeated Microsoft, and demand better treatment for the workers who remain. When are you guys holding these rallies? Are you holding them on company time? Because this is not a strike, right? So, like, are you holding them on your day off? Like, what are you doing these rallies? I can understand the unemployed people doing the rallies because they got nothing better to do. They're unemployed. But what about the people that are still working there? Like, how exactly are you doing this? When are you doing this? Supported by the One Bethesda Game Studio Union and the Communication Workers of America, the Save Our Developers Rally takes place in nine cities across the United States and Canada, as well as online on the United Video Game Workers CWA Twitch channel. Kotaku spoke to two members of the One BGS about their hopes for the rally, their hopes for the future, and what it's looking like working at an Xbox studio now. Oh boy, this has got to be good. The central focus of this rally is to bring attention to the rampant layoffs that have happened and will continue to happen across Xbox. When do you sit down and imagine to yourself, why is this happening? When do you sit down and think to yourself, okay, there's clearly got to be a reason why this is going down? But none of them actually want to do that. None of them want to say, okay, maybe we need to figure out what exactly went wrong. Again, I'm not saying it's only Bethesda's fault, because I do believe that Xbox did have a part to play in this. We already covered the whole ZeniMax situation where Xbox was taking money from the successful Elder Scrolls Online MMORPG, and they were using that to fund other projects of failing video games. We already talked about that. I think that's ridiculous, which ultimately ends up leading to layoffs at ZeniMax, which is a problem because it wasn't technically their fault. However, when it comes to Bethesda and you guys twiddling your fucking thumbs, that is your fault. That's absolutely your fault. So it kind of goes hand in hand. All of you guys have a hand to play in this stuff. Having put out 1,600 out of work already, and with that many cuts again planned before the middle of next year, as the gaming industry continues to contract with layoffs happening everywhere for years now, it's creating an environment in which layoffs seem inevitable and unavoidable. But this wasn't always the case. In fact, for Bethesda, that was almost never the case until Microsoft stepped in. So why do you think that's a flex, though? Why do you think that's a flex that almost nobody was fired from that studio? I don't think that's healthy. I don't think it's healthy to say that almost nobody was fired, because there's no way that you're going to convince me that everybody was doing such an amazing job that you all deserved your jobs and that pretty much nobody was laid off. It kind of seems like everybody wanted to be friends, and while the money was rolling in and nobody had to actually perform in order to keep a roof over their heads, it seemed like everybody wanted to protect each other's feelings instead of putting it in the work to ensure that the business keeps running. That's kind of what it seems like. After a while, the adult daycare nonsense is going to have to go away. You're not going to be able to do the adult daycare thing the entire time. Yeah, you might have got away with it for a couple of years. But after a while, you kind of have to do something. It's a business at the end of the day, and it's a sales business. Anyway, so it says this wasn't the case. Alex, a lead artist, has worked for Bethesda Games for several years before its acquisition by Microsoft. He said that when ZeniMax was Bethesda's sole parent company, layoffs didn't happen, but were few and far between. That was one of the benefits, he said. That's why a lot of people had such long tenure here. And they were like, yeah, this is the place I'm going to retire at. Or this is the place where I'm going to finish out. Or I love being here because I want to stay in the industry for a long time. That was basically one of the benefits of being at Bethesda or a ZeniMax studio in general. So basically, a false sense of security. That's kind of what it was. A false sense of security where they loved working there, not because they necessarily liked the job or liked the studio or liked the games they were working on. They liked it because they felt safe from accountability, which everybody else was having to deal with little by little as time went on. Because again, keep in mind, guys, the layoffs were happening for the last year and a half now. Layoffs have been, we're over 60,000 layoffs at this point. Layoffs have been happening nonstop for the last year and a half, and now it's at their doorstep, and now suddenly it's too much. I don't know, man. I think this is kind of crazy, and it really shows the mindset that people have. I fully understand wanting job security. I get that. I feel like everybody wants that. But you cannot, you just cannot, in a world where performance matters and you're trying to sell something, you cannot have complacency and expect some level of job security. I just think that's insane. You'll have people, this is a plague that affects some companies, or some positions, but you cannot be at that level of complacency and then expect job security. This is why a lot of jobs end up targeting older employees, because a lot of older employees, sometimes they get complacent. And, you get some fresh blood in there. They're hungry. They want to go for the gold. And realistically, you should always have a backup plan. I think these people just didn't have a backup plan. And now they don't really know what to do. So realistically, at the end of the day, guys, I think Asha Sharma made the right move. And I understand these guys are friends with each other. And they want to pretend like the corporation's evil for doing this. But at the end of the day, the corporation is not your friend. to expect them to keep you employed because of my feelings, I think that's absolutely insane. And truthfully, I think this mindset exists because they genuinely believed from 2020 to like 2024, they believed that the corporation cared about them. They believed that the corporation cared about their social cause. They were eating up the fucking slop that these corporations were putting out there, not only to the public, but to also their own employees. Oh yeah, we care about you guys. We care about diversity. It's very important, blah, 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 whatever. No, bro, after a while, you guys are useful idiots. They're going to get rid of you after a while. It's only a matter of time. So I just saw this story and I'm like, I kind of just want to talk about it again because these people really, like, Bethesda's not letting up. They are not letting up. They're out here in full force and they're angry. They're angry about their being laid off. They're angry about losing their job. And realistically, you just have only yourselves to be angry at. That's really it. So, yeah, exactly. We tried to tell them, but they never leer. They never leer. All right, let me resume TTS, and then we're going to get to the next topic, boys.
Plot twist. What if it's the cancelled Perfect Dark?
Get the
Halo
fuck out of
3
here.
ODST evolved.
Get the fuck out of
Abandoned
here.
all hope ye who enter Halo campaign evolved.
Speedy Cake, that would be insane. I don't think it's going to be the case, though. Because Perfect Dark was a remake, not a sequel. To my knowledge, anyway. So I don't think it'll be that. It's going to be a sequel. I think it's going to be Rise. That's what I think. Adair, thank you for the 2. No. I don't want that game. Please, no. Please, no. Alucard, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, it already read it? Fuck. Never mind. Forget it. Alucard, thank you for the 5. Yes, I agree. If you enter Halo Campaign Evolved, you enter with caution. Dade says new Transformers game, maybe? That would be sick, dude. Can you imagine, guys, can you imagine if they did, I don't know, who owns it? Who owns it? Hold on, let me see. Who owns War for Cybertron game? Who owns it? Platforms, Unreal Engine. High Moon Studios, publisher Activision. Oh, shit. Activision. Oh. I'm not going to lie, guys. If they came out with a War for Cybertron 2, bricked. Absolutely bricked. Absolutely bricked. If they came out, like, I understand the other Transformers games. I think what was the other one? It was War for Cybertron, then it was like another one. The Fall of Cybertron. I know the Fall of Cybertron was like technically I think the sequel. But you guys know what I mean. If they were to come out with a video game that was Transformers that was like that, that would be fucking crazy. That would be crazy. I would just love it. I would love it so much. It would be insane. Because a lot of the modern Transformers games, they have like that cel-shaded cartoony graphic style. I want that dark fucking gritty graphic style that War for Cybertron had. That's what I want. I think that would be great. We need to make it happen. Like yesterday. Anyway, all right, let's keep going. Let me check Rumble. Rumble, what do we got? Torinol with a 2. We said some words to placate the masses, so now the masses will be placated. Modern shit game developer. Seriously, words need to be matched to action, else they have no meaning or merit. I agree. I agree 100%. And the thing is, like, for them, they don't really care about the merit. They just want to have the job because they feel like they're nice people. They feel like they deserve the job because they're just nice. Or they think they're nice. They're really not nice. Most of them are not nice, but they think they're nice. They're like, well, I'm a nice person. I vote Democrat. I vote left. Like, I keep telling black people they matter to me. So I deserve to have this job. That's really the mindset these people have. Obviously, I'm being a little facetious, but you know what I mean. All right, pausing TTS, boys. We still got a battle going on. Do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, today's battle, Sonya Blade versus Angel. I think Angel's in the lead. Ironically, Angel is in the lead. Everybody thought Sonya Blade was going to easy sweep. Doesn't seem to be the case. So we'll see how that goes. All right, moving on. Guys, let's cover another major story. So I need to have I need to have you guys' thoughts on this, okay? I need to have you guys' thoughts on this. Guys, we need to talk about Tides of Annihilation. You're probably asking yourself, why are we talking about Tides of Annihilation? Well, you guys remember the recent trailer that dropped for Tides of Annihilation. I'm very excited for this game. I cannot wait to play it. But one thing everybody was talking about was the fact that they changed Gwendolyn's face. They completely changed it, right? They also changed some other characters, by the way. They changed other characters' faces. They changed a lot of stuff, right? However, the producer has now responded, and they have said that they, in fact, did not change Gwendolyn's face. They're trying to tell you that it's actually lighting. That is the reason why the character's face looks different. Now, I think... Let me drink some water. Hold on. All right, that's better. Now, I think that I'm being gaslit. I don't know what you guys think. You can let me know in the comments. But I think I'm being heavily gaslit, right? The only thing that I can see that could bolster this comment is that they did change pretty much almost every character. If you look at all the characters' faces, from the first trailer to now, almost every single one of them were changed. If they did change the lighting, I could see that being a thing. I don't see why they would change every character. Hold on. I'm struggling here. I have to cough. I'm like literally struggling. Oh, I hate being sick and trying to do this. But I love you guys. So it is what it is. So that's the only thing that I could see kind of backing up this theory, is that all these characters were changed and nobody really knows why they were changed. It just doesn't make any sense why these characters were changed. So that's the only thing. That's the reason why I think, okay, if it is lighting, then how much did you mess with the lighting for the characters to be changed like that? So let's go over his words. Let's go over his words and let's see what's going on. Tides of Annihilation producer responds after Gwendolyn's new face sparks debate amongst fans. This version may have been a bit rushed. Some fans are expressing some confusion after seeing the latest gameplay footage from the Eclipse Glow Games Tides of Annihilation. You know what's crazy too? What's crazy is that I mentioned the other day when we were looking at Tides of Annihilation, I said specifically, I'm like, I don't remember them saying that they were utilizing Jennifer English's likeness. I still don't think they're utilizing her likeness. And I thought that maybe they were, which is why they changed it after she left the game. But apparently, they weren't. So, and again, I don't remember them ever saying they were. So it just seems very odd that they would do all this and just change it, you know, because I never thought the character looked like her personally. I know some people online would try to say that, but I never thought it was. The features, it features some distinct graphical changes that were made to its main character's face. They've experienced a few big changes over the last month. Obviously, Jennifer English is gone. And then mid-August, Eclipse Glow Games showed up 40 minutes of uninterrupted gameplay footage, giving us the most in-depth look at the title we've seen thus far. But not everybody was happy with what they saw. While the impressions of the game's combat, exploration, and overall art direction were extremely positive, this apparent change to Gwendolyn's facial design were met with equal parts confusion and frustration. People all over social media said, why are they changing the character model? Seems stupid and a huge waste of money. Why does the newer one look so much worse? This isn't a great sign. She still looks really good, but it did feel kind of different when I saw it. I thought they had downgraded graphics or something. Luckily, Eclipse Glow Games addressed those concerns in a Q&A, with lead game producer Fu Kun explaining why Gwendolyn looks so different in the most recent gameplay footage. The most discussed topic among players right now is that the protagonist's face looks a bit off. Is it because they used CG before, but this time they used real-time rendering? Actually, the previous PV also used real-time rendering. The female lead's face shape is consistent in the latest PV and the current demo. It's just what we wanted it to be smoother in terms of lighting optimization. So there are some differences and imperfections in the facial rendering. Of course, this version may have been a bit rushed, and we will further optimize the facial rendering under lighting later. So they're trying to make it seem as if they just basically changed the way the lighting was optimized on the face, which resulted in somehow a completely drastic change to the character's face. Again, guys, I feel gaslit. I don't know about you. You can let me know in the comments. I feel like I'm being heavily gaslit. I feel like they changed it for whatever reason they wanted to change it, whether it's internal reasons or, drama with Jennifer English or whatever. I don't know. It's fucking odd. That's all I'm going to say. Now, we have seen situations where lighting can sometimes really change the way a face looks, but it's usually not in the structure of the face. It's normally like skin color or maybe the way the eyes look or whatever, but realistically, it's not to the point where it looks like a totally different face. So I would be curious that in future trailers, if, they bring back the way that Gwendolyn looked before, I would be very curious if that happens. I don't see how they could do that, though, because, again, if you guys rushed this trailer, what the fuck were you thinking then? Why would you rush a trailer, put it out there, and make everybody think you changed the way, like, the face, when that's not actually what happened according to you? So now you got to do damage control, and now you got to put out a new trailer showing that it's just somehow lighting. But again, nobody's going to believe that. I don't believe that. I can only imagine most people don't believe that either. So again, for me personally, I don't care because like I feel like the character looks good either way. I think Gwendolyn looked better originally, but I don't hate the new one, especially when she was in that crazy outfit. It looks pretty sick. But honestly, it's like you guys need to get your shit together and really if however you're going to advertise this game, you only get one shot. And when you start fucking around with things like this, it really does put people off sometimes. The gameplay looks good. The boss battles look good. The outfits look good. You guys have something, like, you have something good on your hands. Don't fuck it up by doing something stupid like this. And then, again, not necessarily lying to people, because I don't know if you're lying, but it just doesn't seem legit. It just doesn't seem legit. So, I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening with this, but that's his comments. Apparently, guys, it's just lighting. And I'm going to leave that up to you to decide whether or not you believe that or not. But I got to imagine that most of you probably don't believe that it's just lighting. But again, I'm not a developer, so don't take my word for it. I'm just giving you my opinion on, when I smell bullshit, it usually stinks. And this definitely stinks. So we'll see. But regardless, I'm excited for the game still, and I can't wait to play it. And we'll see what ends up happening. Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. He explains that he shed some light on the studio's goals to combine elements of both Eastern and Western design in the game's characters. For example, in terms of character design, we prioritize aesthetics that are acceptable to both Easterners and Westerners. We made a comprehensive fusion of the both. The rest might be things that the team feels particularly proud of about Chinese culture, such as the martial saint, a representative of Eastern chivalry, or representative of our traditional Chinese culture. Such a character would definitely be presented to everyone as Gwen's mastery set. I don't know about that. I don't know. Yes, I guess the Wasians. Yeah, nobody wants, bro. If they're playing a Chinese video game, nobody fucking cares about Western sensibilities or Western characters in a Chinese video game. If you're gonna make a Chinese video game, make a Chinese video game. That's the reason why Black Myth Wukong was so successful, because it was unapologetically Chinese. Right? It was unapologetically Chinese. People loved it. They loved the story. Obviously, Journey to the West. It was a great game on top of that as well. Chinese people ate it up, right? Like, just make it what it is. Same thing like when we're trying to play Japanese RPGs. This is why Final Fantasy is getting felted consistently. We don't want Western sensibilities in our Japanese RPGs. It's a Japanese RPG for a reason. We're seeking out JRPGs because they are different from Western RPGs. If you start adding or making Japanese RPGs similar to Western RPGs, then you are no longer Japanese RPG. You are a fusion hybrid that nobody can stand looking at. So can we just stop? Can we just stop doing that? Just be unapologetically Japanese, Chinese, whatever, and then let the market decide. Let the market decide what they want to buy from that standpoint. But in any case, it is what it is. I really don't know what else to say other than that. Yeah, I just hope this game is good. That's really all I gotta say. I hope the game is good. All right, let's keep going. Let's resume TTS, boys. Here we go.
I also blame the former Xbox CEO also to blame of this. He was being too friendly of his co-workers. Fun
I
fact,
guess.
cow pies make shrooms.
Thank you for the 5.
The more you know.
What? Why did I have to know that? What?
Angel Twisted Master Short Story Part 2 of 2. How was I going to end Aerith?
Uh-oh.
Back to the ultimate super weapon. My choices were Matrix of Leadership or Allspark. I chose Allspark, and Aerith Reign of Terror was over with one of the best waifu, Misato, winning.
Misato, man, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Holy shit. That was the lore from Twisted Master, ladies and gentlemen. We got a full-on story. 2 of 2. Appreciate the direct donation. Twisted Master, thank you, my good man. Fucking badass. That is a vote for Angel, by the way. T-Jap, that $5 is a vote for Angel. Direct donation. Just so that we're on the same page. Boys, let's go over gifted games. I think I got another gifted game. I'm not exactly too sure. Let me check. Hold on. And then we're gonna get into the content. We got a lot of topics today, so we're gonna get through them. Why the fuck do I have 5 gifts? What is this? Hold on. No hearts left. Oh shit, boys. Oh man, we going in. We going in. Dragon Sword Awakening costume, Ophelia's Oath. Oh shit. Shout out to No Hearts Left. I appreciate that, man. It's very kind of you. It's very kind of you. I was actually playing the game a little bit today, but I was focused on oh my god, another one. I was focused on Beast of Reincarnation. I'm trying to finish that game. Another one, boys. No Hearts Left. Dragon Sword Awakening costume, Phantom Thief of Dawn. Damn. Damn. Wait, so is the other one another outfit? Oh, shit.
Holy shit.
If you guys remember this outfit's insane. This outfit's actually fucking insane. Dragon Sword Awakening, black dyed vestment. Fuck, dude. I'm going to have to use this one. I'm definitely going to have to use this one. Shout out to No Hearts Left. Holy shit. What the fuck is this? Wild Strawberry Waitress? What is this? I don't remember this. I don't remember this. What the fuck, bro? Did you get all the outfits? Great Ape says, all right, take this as a consolation prize. And Dusk Fade reminds me of N64, GameCube, PS2 era platformers. Bro, so Wizard was talking about this game earlier on Griffcast.
Oh, Master Hypno. When am I going to get out of HR? These old bones can't keep up these beasts of a woman. They're crazy.
You need to stay in HR, dear Soto. And you need to constantly entertain the cows that are there. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. Wizard was talking about this game. And he's like, I need to check it out. And I was like, I'm going to check it out. I already saw the trailer. I had wishlisted it because I thought it looked interesting. And what do you know? Great Ape gifted Dusk Fade and Dench Attack. But I already have Dench Attack, so it's going to give me Dusk Fade. Shout out to Great Ape. God damn, there's so many fucking games to play, bro. I'm trying desperately to keep up. Thank you for that. I appreciate that very, very much. You absolute legend. Great Ape is a fucking legend. Holy shit, boys. Y'all not voting for Sonya? Sonya's got 0 votes. And DJ's not here to troll, so that's what it is. No Hearts Left. Oh, hold on. There's another one. Scrammer25 says, have fun. What the fuck is this game? Call a Punchy? Mahjong Warfare? Mahjong TPS, the Mahjong game with unusual rules using guns and bats? What the fuck is this game? I gotta look into this. Is this a Gooner game? I gotta look into this. Scrammer, you trying to send me a Gooner game? Striker says, okay, that's something. You trying to send me a Gooner game? What is this, buddy? What is this? Fourth World Guy says, you do realize they turned HR into a brothel? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, to be honest with you. Scrammer, thank you for the gifted game. I appreciate that. I'm going to take a look into the game. But I appreciate you. Shout out to you, my legend. All right, boys. I'm going to pause TTS because you guys are going crazy.
In the name of the bigot army and everything Sony hates, a finished game, a refund, and a physical disc, I cast thee out. Donkey punch, Sony.
Donkey punch? Donkey punch. Wow. McKee. What are we doing? Thank you for the 5. I appreciate that. Donkey punch. Okay. Go TTS. Oh, it's paused now. It's paused now. All right, guys, listen. Let's continue. So, what else we got? Tides of Annihilation's been covered. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about Wolverine. We're gonna talk about Wolverine, and then we're gonna talk about Grand Theft Auto. Because I know you guys want the Grand Theft Auto story, and then we'll recap the PlayStation nonsense that was happening too. We're going through topics like crazy today, boys. We're going through topics like crazy today, man. Like the fucking stream. What are we doing? Like it. 500 people watching on YouTube. 51 people watching on Rumble. You guys are legends, bro. Thank you guys so much for the support. It's insane. I appreciate it. Guys, we got to talk about Wolverine. So you guys already know the backlash has been wild when it comes to Wolverine because people have looked at this game and they checked out the trailer and they're forming opinions about the game because, you know, that's what a trailer's for. Well, according to the PlayStation shills, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to actually have an opinion about the game unless you give Sony $70 first. Because, you know, that's what they do. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. That's not what they do. They actually beg for a free code, which is why they have no problem telling other people to spend $70 because they don't spend $70 themselves usually. But that's besides the point. So there's a website that is, you know, it's a PlayStation show website, okay? It's called Push Square. All they do is talk about Sony news. All they do is talk about PlayStation news. And there's an article that caught my interest because of the headline, right? So good job. Good job on the journalist for this great headline. After the online storm, here's the truth about Wolverine PS5. Now, sharing a clear view of the next PS5 exclusive. Now, guys, I'm telling you right now, this is a PlayStation dedicated website. All they do is report on PlayStation Sony news. If you're looking at them and thinking they're going to give you the unbiased truth about Wolverine, you might be a little felted. I'm not going to lie to you. You might be a little special. We still love you. We still love you. We appreciate you watching. You just might be a little special, you know? So let's see what this unbiased Push Square has to say about Wolverine, because they're going to be talking about the online store. Playing video games is a hobby designed to be enjoyable. I love the gaslighting already. I love it. You know, one of my favorite things that I see online from people where they say, does nobody enjoy playing video games anymore? All I see is negativity. That's all I see. All I see is people being negative about video games anymore. Do you guys not fucking enjoy video games anymore? Notice how they always say that when it comes to video games, they get highly criticized, that the shills want to just completely eat up. So they want other people to eat it up too. So they gaslight you and they say, oh my God, why are you guys being so negative? They never want to tell you the truth. They never want to actually have the conversation. They just want to pretend like you hate everything just to hate everything. And they also want to pretend like everybody's a critic, which is kind of weird, right? Because it seems as if, I don't know if this is a tactic that they have where they purposely misunderstand everything so that discourse is impossible. Maybe. But they have this weird tactic where for them, it's like, let's sit here and let's misunderstand what people are actually doing so that we can have a shadow boxing tournament against our ideological enemies, even though it's a one-sided shadow box. But let's just do that, even though we know that people are just having opinions about the game. But we're going to gaslight people and pretend like everybody's a critic and everybody's a reviewer. And that's why you can't have a thought or say anything about the game unless you pay money for the game. That's the only way you're allowed to have an opinion about the game, by paying money for the game. It's really the weirdest thing. And it's really like the gaming industry is the gaming industry is huge on that. I know Hollywood does the same thing too sometimes. Because they're like, well, how do you know the movie's bad? You didn't see it. All you saw was the trailer. And then we sit here and we have this conversation. It's like, you really aren't that fucking stupid, are you? You really aren't that stupid to not understand the purpose of a trailer and what a trailer is actually for. What do you think a trailer is for? For everybody to just sit around it, watch it, and sing Kumbaya? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're allowed to have an opinion about a video game. I say this all the time. You're allowed to have an opinion about a video game. An opinion is not a review. If you're going to review the video game, then you best better play the fucking video game, obviously. If you're actually going to put out an actual review where you're talking about game mechanics, story, whatever, then you should play the game. But that's not what most people are doing. Most people are looking at a trailer that was meant to sell them on the game, and they're quite simply telling you that they're not sold on the game. And then you get angry because you're so easily sold, because you're a major whore for the industry, that you're angry at everybody else for not being easily sold. It's kind of weird, right? Anyway, so let's go over it. Now, here's the beautiful thing. They gaslight you at the beginning, and they say, so why has a new wave of Marvel Wolverine previews been met with ridicule and slander? Slander. Leave the big billion-dollar corporation alone. Leave them alone. Despite the fact that such pre-release verdicts were generally very positive, inaccurate videos have spread claims about the next PS5 exclusive that simply aren't true. The misinformed hate has been so bad that it's gotten back to Insomniac itself, and that's not okay. That's not okay, boys. It's not okay. Going into this preview with the knowledge of what's happened since the initial wave of articles hit the internet, it set up something of a rare opportunity to dispel some myths. This is my preview, but also clarification. I played the same 2.5-hour preview build other outlets were given access to. So here are some standout points from the experience along with setting the record straight on a few things. So this person was flown out, right? Or given access to a 2.5-hour build of Wolverine. So basically, we have an industry access shill that's out here running an industry access shill website, writing an industry access shill article, talking about his experience while being an industry access shill. It's like, okay, I guess so. Because we all know, and you know, it's crazy because these people, they'll get angry when you call them a shill. Unfortunately, there really isn't a better word for it. The reason why we call you shills is because we know that you're not going to get access by being honest. That's the reason why we call you shills. We know that you're not going to say a single true negative thing about anything related to Sony. Otherwise, you will lose your access. This has been proven multiple times in the industry already, where studios and companies will drop people that say something bad, a little bit too honest about their product. And they'll put you on a certain list of do not contact. They'll do that. So anyway, this is a cinematic action game. I'm glad you said it. Insomniac will tell you Marvel's Wolverine is an action-adventure game, but in practice is far more the former than it is the latter. You are primarily playing this game to tear flesh from limb as Logan. While there are quiet moments to chat to fellow superheroes, explore a bar, or master a minigame or two, much of the campaign is structured around action-packed missions all about combat. It's streamlined compared to Marvel Spider-Man, as Insomniac opts for a linear approach that leaves little room for optional activities and side quests. It gets to the point. Following a generation of open-world efforts some people have fatigued from, Marvel Wolverine offers high-quality gameplay action, story, and visuals all at a more consistent pace than a Marvel Spider-Man or Horizon Zero Dawn. You only need to push forward to experience it. The irony of saying that right now. The irony of saying that you only need to push forward to experience it. Do you realize what you have done? Oh man, bro, that's amazing. Marvel's Wolverine is not just mashing the square button, as some would want you to believe. I guarantee you it's going to be super simplistic. I guarantee you. Do you think Marvel's Wolverine is going to have an ungodly amount of combos to it, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be pretty damn simplistic. Anyway, just like every action title since the birth of the genre, there is a basic attack button. The fact that you need to explain all this when a lot of what you're countering is simply memes, guys, it's not like people are out here being serious about 90% of what they're saying. They're just clowning on you. That's all they're doing. And you're so, like, we got the ultimate shield defense force out here. You're so offended by this that you're out here trying to dispel memes. You're out here trying to community note memes. This is bad. This is a bad look for them. Anyway, however, the game quickly introduces combos to perform, and a skill tree provides additional abilities on top. Is it on the level of Devil May Cry? Absolutely not. That doesn't mean it needs to be reduced to ridicule, though. Wolverine is not a single button game. There's a good amount of depth to explore. Nobody really thinks it's a single button game, bro. Nobody thinks it's a single button game. We're just clowning on you because we know that the gameplay is going to be ultra simplistic. Realistically, it's probably like a 4-button game. Just being real. But it's like, dude, why are you doing this? Like, do you really have to write a whole article dispelling what people already know? It's like, do you think that people really... It's just crazy, dude. It's crazy. Anyway, but remember, all you have to do is push forward. He said it himself. I didn't say that. He said that. It's essential you engage and experiment with that depth because fighting is what a lot of the campaign will have you do. More often than not, seemingly a combat encounter carries you from one scenario to the next. Let us hope there's enough to the system to entertain us the entire time. Oh no, the quick time events and button prompts are not a big deal. Oh my god, bro. Okay. So we're at the circle of cope. We're at the circle of cope, right? So the circle of cope is first, it's not happening. Then the next step in the circle of cope is, okay, it actually is happening, but here's why it's not a big deal. We are here now. We're at that part. We're at that part of the circle of cope. This is amazing. So let's sort this out. Inaccurate and deceiving social media videos have made Marvel Wolverine out to be a QTE fest. Since I played the demo this week instead of the Insomniac Games event, I went into my sessions with this knowledge and want to actually put it to the test. I made a point of counting every single sequence of QTE's on-screen button prompts I saw during the preview. Across almost 2.5 hours of the playtime, I got 6 of them. You're free to dislike them, of course, but I see very, very little issue encountering one every 20 to 30 minutes. So you got 6 QTE events in 2 hours? 6? So what you're saying is there's a lot of QTEs, which is exactly what people have been saying. I thought this was meant to dispel it. I thought this was meant to dispel the accusations. That's a lot of QTEs, brother. A QTE sequence every 20, 30 minutes? That's a lot. The fuck are we talking about? What are we doing? Oh my god. Anyway, stealth is entirely optional. Don't worry. You don't have any Mary Jane-esque levels to moan about in Marvel's Wolverine. Stealth is entirely optional in a new game. Stealth takedowns are possible and there's grass to hide from enemies in, but this is an approach you can ignore entirely if you want. It's not a game over if you're spotted, so the focus on the mechanic has been drastically reduced. Yeah, but how do you know that's always the case? It may not be the case now in those 2 hours that you played, but maybe later on in the game there are unskippable stealth missions that you have to be quiet for. Wolverine has a revive mechanic. Compared to Spider-Man, developer Insomnia had to work around how it handles Wolverine's regenerative abilities. It's done this in 2 ways, a revive mechanic and a healing attack. The latter is a simple one. As you strike a staggered enemy, you get a chunk of health back. The former, meanwhile, removes a chunk of your rage meter and turns it into a revive once you lose all your health. If you don't have enough rage to trigger a revive, then you actually do die. Alongside leveling up and unlocking abilities, the game has adaptations functions that can be used to make a character build. On this screen, you can select a certain number of adaptations to activate, and they all relate to a different aspect of the combat system. You can make your stealth kills better, or improve the rage meter, for example. This isn't an RPG where Wolverine will be completely different to yours, but this is an extra layer of customization that lets you apply flair where you want it. Nightmare Door offers challenges and story. For some reason, some channels on social media thought to make fun of a door animation because it's tied to an important plot point in the game, discovering Logan's past. In reality, you're actually playing Marvel's Wolverine. These are called Nightmare Doors. They're optional activities that provide combat and traversal challenges to complete, with gold, silver, bronze times to beat. For completing them, you earn a sort of totem that you can display within the room Nightmare Doors leads to. These little totems also come with an audio log that provides more context to the backstory of Wolverine. At least 25 suits can be unlocked. Whiskey bottles are your collectibles. That Sentinel boss isn't great. Bro, you're literally confirming everything everybody's been saying. The one complaint I do find myself agreeing with relates to the Sentinel boss fight. You fight the torso of a gigantic robot that's trapped in rubble, and it swings at you with his arms and fires laser beams. This is a very tedious encounter with a health bar that takes forever to whittle down. I didn't enjoy it in the moment, but I think it's worth putting it criticism into context. The boss fight comes immediately after a time skip in the demo. It starts at the very beginning of the game and then fast forwards to the encounter at the end of Act 1. Boys, this guy, he's literally confirming everything that people are saying about the game. That it's got a bunch of QTEs, that the Sentinel boss was underwhelming, and it was a big letdown, and that we've seen it before, and that the game is going to be fairly simplistic. Like, how exactly is this telling the truth or like dispelling the nonsense around the game? Guys, listen. At the end of the day, bro, people are allowed to make jokes. People are allowed to criticize things. People are allowed to have opinions about a game. They don't have to play it to have an opinion about the game. You don't have to buy a house to have an opinion of whether or not a house looks good or bad. You don't gotta pay to watch a movie to decide whether or not the movie looks good or bad from a trailer. It's the same thing with video games. You could look at a trailer that is meant to sell you, and you could just simply say, I'm not sold. I don't like the way this looks because of this. I like this. I don't like this. You're allowed to say that. It's very easy. Very, very easy. To complain about people making memes and trying to pass it off as people being serious is very disingenuous. And you're trying to make it seem as if people are actually being serious in some of the things that are being said and completely ignoring the actual criticism that people have because you literally just confirmed the actual criticism that people have. That's crazy, bro. So you confirmed everything people had to say in terms of what they're actually saying, but then you wanted to focus on the mean words and the mean jokes. Leave the major billion-dollar corporation alone. Bro, shills are weird, man. They're weird. I don't get it. I don't get it. Marvel Wolverine is shaping up to be another fantastic addition to Sony's prestige first-party lineup. What prestige first-party lineup, bro? You went from 500 exclusives a few generations ago to like 13 now. And your generation is almost over. You're about to go to the lockdown fucking Alcatraz PS6. You're about to go to Alcatraz PS6 and you have like Wolverine's going to be like number 14 or something like that in terms of PS5 exclusives over the last how many years? So what are you talking about prestige first-party lineup? You guys make barely any money from your first-party lineups. Most of the money that PlayStation makes is from the third-party lineup. You can look up the numbers yourselves if you don't believe me. Most of their money is from third-party. Just like Steam. Steam's entire lineup is all mostly third-party, obviously. But PlayStation even more so. It's like they make their money from getting all those shark points and all that shit. Fortnite, right? What is it called? Riot points or whatever? I don't remember. Fortnite coins. They make their money from all that shit. That's their bread and butter. These first-party titles, they're only meant to convince the people that are diehard PlayStation fans that they made the right choice. That's all it's there for. That's all. It's basically like a showcase. It's a show off. That's it. And to be fair, it's also because they really, honestly, these studios want to be making movies. They don't want to make games. They want to make movies. Insomniac, they want to make movies. You could tell by their presentation. You could tell by their connection to the MCU, especially with the recent Spider-Man movie. They want to make movies. That's what they're focused on. So, in any case, this article did not let me down. This was great. I love seeing the mindset of people like this. I think it's great. I think it's great to just observe and just kind of see what their thought process is. And I appreciate that he confirmed that all you have to do in order to play this game is to just push forward. I appreciate that. That's very kind of him. That's very I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. That's very kind of him. You just got to push forward. You pretty much nailed every single PlayStation video game exclusive. Just push forward. You're fine. The game will do the rest, you know? You'll be all right. You'll be fine. Wow, man. You got to love it. Guys, we got some more topics. Let's resume TTS real quick. We got a couple more.
Abandonó copia lenga here.
You
oh man,
what?
his pony hair is getting pulled by Sony.
Bro, Speedy Cake, thank you for the 10. What the fuck was
It's
that?
wine and dime can Sony is pulling it so hard.
Hey, yo, pause.
Dragon's Word try this
Pause.
team, not sure why it is working, but I am level 40 killing level 60s. Calcian fire attacks, Ceres frost tornado, Ornette electric.
Damn, that
Angel.
actually sounds
Clank a
amazing,
clip,
actually.
please.
That actually, wait, what? Bro, Twisted Master. Twisted Master, hold on, you crazy bastard. Hold on. Damn, bro. Twisted Bastard. Mitchell. So I actually switched out Arya. I have Calcion. Now. So I leveled her up to level 50. I gave her some pretty good gear.
But it's true though.
She's so good. Mitchell, she's so good. Calcion is so good. She fucking burns everything down. It's amazing. It's amazing. Right now I have Calcion, Reyna, something like that. And the fuck is that elf? I keep forgetting her name. The spin to win bitch, but you know what I'm saying. But she's so good. She's so good. I really, Calcion's really good. Really good. You'll see her on the next stream that I do for Dragon Sword. You'll see her. All right, boys. Mitchell, thank you for the 5. Yo, Twisted Master. Everybody. Yeah, Castella. There you go. Castella. That's her name. Castella. Guys, Twisted Master dropped a $100 Red Boy Hyperbanger. So we're going to get back to the topics after a word from our sponsors.
We have ourselves a Red Boy Hyper Banger!
DJ is half HP. Let's go. 554.
Alright, boys, we got another Red Boy Hyper Banger. Let's get the ladies
I already said I'm not buying Wolverine. You don't need to convince me. Get the Wookiee.
In the wise words of the great Duke, contextually edited for this next statement. That's a lot of KTE. Too bad I'm not doing them.
Let's go, bro. Twisted Master, shout out for the $100 Red Boy Hyperbanger direct donation. I appreciate that very, very much, my man. You fucking legend. You helped get DJ down to 541 HP. He is less than halfway. He's officially in the yellow. You love to fucking see it. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. And then Panthera. Well, Dare Soto first off with the 2. Thank you, my man. I agree. And then Panther dropped to 5. Thank you, my good man. I appreciate that, Panthera. And then Speedy Cake with a 10 banger. That was pretty funny. It actually said QTE is pretty good, ironically. The Uncle Ruckus voice is legendary, bro. There's nothing that beats it.
Gotta keep it alive.
Damn, McKee voting with a 5 for Sonya Blade. Let's go. Poor Sonya Blade, man. She's getting fucking destroyed right now. It's bad. It's bad. Thank you for the 5, though. I appreciate that. Some people are trying to keep her alive, man. We're trying to keep her alive. Torno with $1. A Disney game where you collect whiskey bottles? The brand is truly dead now. Hey, man. It's kind of how it goes, I suppose. Torno with a 2 says, do not forget, paid shills have 2 opposed aspects to their job. Generate positive buzz, knock down negative buzz. That's true. That is fucking true. That's what they do best. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate that. All right. We're caught up in that aspect. Again, I don't think there's any gifted games. Let me just double check. No, we're good. Okay. All right. Guys, let's pause TTS. Beautiful Zexel says, I ain't keeping her alive. Oh my God, it's crazy. Yo, Boshi says, dude, this stream is so peak. I love the AI videos for different segments. Bro, let's fucking go. Let's go, bro. That just made me happy. I love when people are entertained. That just made me happy. Grim Harvest says, are you going to play the new Halloween game on September 4th with the panel? I would like to. I definitely would like to, for sure. I definitely would like to. We'll see, though. We'll see. Boshi, you should also subscribe to the gaming channel. We do gaming streams over there. I know you're new, so maybe you're not subscribed over there, but if you're into that kind of stuff, if not, you can go tell me to fuck myself. It's fine. All right, boys, listen, we got to keep going. Let's pause TTS. You guys have been amazing today. Thank you, guys. Seriously, that was a funny Wolverine story. Let's go over Grand Theft Auto. Let me drink water for this. Hold on. Let me drink water. Give me a second. All right, boys, you ready for this? Are you ready for the Grand Theft Auto story? Now, keep in mind, I'm not going to be sharing leaks. I don't want to get copyright struck, but we're going to go over it anyway and go over the hackers and see what they got to say and all that stuff. So, we ready for this? This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Guys, we got to talk about Rockstar, ladies and gentlemen. And before we continue with this segment, I just want to start off by saying, for all the shills that were out there with Grand Theft Auto, that were trying to tell everybody, and you guys know this is true. For those of you guys that were out there that were trying to tell people that Grand Theft Auto 6 was not having a physical media release because they were trying to avoid the game being leaked, congratulations. You played yourself. You played yourself. That group. We are literally at this point in the meme because Grand Theft Auto 6 has officially been leaked, ladies and gentlemen. I am not kidding. We have actual, real leaks for Grand Theft Auto 6. So it just happened not that long ago. It happened about, at the time of this segment, about like an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago. Grand Theft Auto 6 got leaked online by a hacker group. And this is a developing story. So, forgive me if I'm not going to have everything, at this point in time. We're going to be following up on it because the hacker group has been threatening more leaks. They've already pretty much guaranteed there's going to be more leaks. So let me give you some context as to what's actually going down. So there is a group that has decided that it's in their best interest to felt Rockstar, okay? They decided that they are going to leak Grand Theft Auto footage, actual real Grand Theft Auto footage. This has been verified. You know how it's been verified? Because Rockstar and Take-Two have been running around like chickens with their head cut off. They've been running around taking down everything. And I mean rapid fire. They've been taking down everything ASAP. So this is real, okay? I'm going to describe some of the leaks to you. I can't show you because I don't want to get struck. I don't want to get copyright struck for the most stupid reason. But I'm going to describe some of the leaks to you, okay? But before we do that, let's go over this article really quick. A group claiming responsibility for a supposed GTA 6 gameplay leak, it's not supposed, demands an end to digital pre-orders. If publishers want revenue before launch, they can press on discs. Now, the most beautiful thing about all of this is that these hackers have turned it into a war against the digital-only future with PlayStation and Grand Theft Auto. They actually specifically named Sony in their statement, which we're going to go over in a minute. They named Sony in their statement. They turned this into a huge, like, fight against, a fight for physical media. So let's go over this and let's see. But all I'm going to say is that whoever is this group, whoever are these people, we are now past 5 stars. I hope you understand that. Rockstar and Take-Two is now officially at 6 fucking stars of threat level. You're about to have tanks sent after you. You're about to have choppers sent after you. It is war. Okay? It is going to be war. This is the first shot back that people did. Chat, can we get some stars in the chat? Can we get 6 stars in the chat, boys? I need comments of 6 stars because that's the threat level we're at right now. Anyway, let's go over this and let's check this out. Things were getting a little too quiet around here. Just now, several new video clips of what really does look like actual GTA 6 footage leaked online and began to circulate rapidly. The clips appear to be coming from a website called CyberLeak and include footage of driving, Jason playing basketball, and what could be the game's entire map. It's a pretty brutal leak, especially just days before the big Netflix-hosted gameplay reveal. Guys, all of this, I'm telling you right now, all of this is 1,000% planned. It is planned by design. They leaked it right now because this is the opportunity to felt them, right? And I'll be honest with you. Is this going to affect the game sales? No, I don't think it is. But what this does affect is this does put a little bit of mud into the machine, right? The cog machine that is the advertising, the marketing, and the taking advantage of gamers, especially through means of Netflix, for example. The fact that they're trying to paywall early access to a trailer, this kind of shit, this is what felts them, right? It's not about felting them on the sales aspect. It's about ruining the hype. It's about getting ahead of the nonsense of these marketing teams and the fact that they're trying to, early access sell you trailers and all this bullshit. That's what it really is going to do. That's really the maximum. And also, too, it's funny. It's really funny. But anyway, so let's go over it. You already, by the way, the shills, they're angry. They're angry, bro. You got people out there on X that are literally like, oh my God, I can't believe somebody would do this to Rockstar. Brother, are they your family? Why are you... Really? Oh, leaks are bad. Leaks are terrible. Why would you do this to Rockstar? All they're trying to do is give us an amazing game. I have seen it all. I have seen it all. Anyway, so the website's called CyberLeak, and they include footage of a bunch of things, which we'll go over in a second. Apart from the gameplay itself, what's interesting about this is the hacker group itself and what it claims to represent. The CyberLeak website contains a lengthy manifesto railing against the rise of monetization schemes in video games, such as live service titles, the selling of digital licenses to games instead of actual ownership, locked content on discs under the guise of DLC, and games being shut down entirely. Every year, anti-consumerism tightens its grip, and every year gamers get less for what they pay for. You know what's crazy? I covered the other day, probably a couple of weeks ago, I covered the story about Anonymous. Do you guys remember when Anonymous put out that message to Sony? And essentially, not that they threatened them or anything, but we kind of saw the writing on the wall. We kind of knew something was about to go down. And even though it wasn't Anonymous that supposedly did this, realistically, something was going to go down. It was only going to be a matter of time, right? Whenever a company does something like this, you're always going to have big groups like this decide to take it in their own hands and do a little bit of vigilantism. It does happen, unfortunately, but that's what it is. So CyberLeak claims that it's raising funds for a secret project that it won't disclose, and it lists 3 commandments that it expects video game publishers to adhere to. It claims that if a publisher breaks one, it will target them. It will not stop until they issue a public statement and apology with a concrete commitment to be better. Words are not enough. Restitution is mandatory. It's from those commandments that we can maybe piece together why CyberLeak appears to have targeted GTA 6 specifically. One of the commandments does not appear to apply to the game, at least not yet or not publicly. That's number 3, which calls out the need for offline fallback states for single-player content in games so that single-player games cannot become unplayable when servers shut off. We don't know one way or the other how this impacts GTA 6, but suffice to say it doesn't appear to be in any danger of having its single-player campaign shut down anytime soon. Commandment number 2 is a prohibition against fake single-player DLC, or including content in the game at launch that then requires an additional purchase to unlock. This could be an issue CyberLeak has taken with GTA 6 specifically, though it's a bit murky. GTA 6 launches with tons of extra vehicles, cosmetics, and salon and other bits and bobs locked behind the game's Ultimate Edition, which costs $20 more than the regular one. When someone pays USD 70 plus for a game, they bought the data. CyberLeak writes, all of it. Selling them a file that flips lock true to lock false for a single-player mission, character, weapon, or story is charging them twice for the same product. I agree. Again, like this whole thing, guys, they wanted to charge you $100 for GTA 6. Can we be honest? Can we just be honest here? They wanted to charge you $100 for GTA 6. They thought they could sell you the story of them being the good guy by releasing an $80 standard edition that basically takes out a ton of content from the $80 version and then sells it back to you in the $100 version. So I don't want to hear this bullshit about, oh, they're so amazing. They could have sold it for, they could have sold it for more. Yeah, I don't want to hear that. They wanted $100 for the game for them to get give you the actual GTA 6 that you actually want. Anyway, so let's keep going. But really, Commandment 1 is the most easy accusation to point to GTA 6 as it's a statement against digital pre-orders. Hold on. I had to drink water, sorry. My God, it sucks. No consumer shall pay for a game through digital storefronts before release and independent review. Physical pre-orders for tangible media remain permitted. Pre-orders were not created for gamers. That's true. That's true. They were created because physical discs had manufacturing limits. In digital distribution, there is no inventory. There is no stock shortage. A digital copy cannot sell out. Yet publishers kept the pre-order system and stripped away its only consumer benefit. Now gamers pay early and receive nothing in return except a countdown timer and a cosmetic skin. If publishers want revenue before launch, they can press discs, print boxes, and put them on shelves, earn that money through physical production. And that's literally what Grand Theft Auto 6 is doing. Taking digital pre-orders, there's no physical edition of the game at launch, so no possibility for physical ones. It's also possible it's a combination of both 1 and 2 that's pissing them off. Beyond that, it appears to have targeted Rockstar explicitly due to its high profile. If they can reach Rockstar, no one is safe. Behave or be the next target. Damn. Sorry, I had to cough again. CyberLeak will continue to disrupt their operations until they issue a public statement and apology with a concrete commitment to fix the harm they cause. No private negotiations, no quiet settlements. The public sees it or the leaks do not stop. Now, let me talk about the leaks. The first video I saw was of Jason. Is that the name of the main character or something like that? Jason, basically at the balcony of his house. And what he was doing was he was just overlooking the house. They were walking around the house. And he ends up going to the outside on the bottom floor and he plays basketball. And basically you have essentially like a basketball mini game, right? That was number 1. Really simple, basic stuff. Number 2 was Jason driving his car. He was doing a burnout. He was doing a burnout in his car. He ends up crashing into another car. He ends up beating up the guy who gets out of the other car. And then he steals his wrench and then beats him nonstop with the wrench. Basically. So that's number 2. The third leak was them leaking the entire map. So they leaked the whole map of Grand Theft Auto 6, which to my knowledge has been leaked in the past. But this one's a little bit more detailed. It's got like the name of locations and stuff. So that's also been leaked. Now, CyberLeak, a couple of hours ago, threatened that they were going to leak even more stuff. They said they got 3 or 4 more leaks on the way. But there's a couple of problems with this, okay? Number 1, if you look at CyberLeak's Twitter page, if you look at it, they didn't use a VPN. Not that a VPN is going to be like the end-all, be-all, but they didn't use a VPN. It says that they logged in via United States app. And it didn't have the VPN star next to it either. So that's rough. That's not good. Exactly. Yeah. 6 stars. And, you know, number 2, again, this is going to go down in history as one of the biggest feltings known to man. Because, yes, it is funny to do this. It's funny to look and see Rockstar just get all the wind taken out of them because they were so excited to, like, charge you to watch it on Netflix. That is funny. But this is going to, like, they are, bro, I would not be surprised if Rockstar lawyers and Take-Two lawyers did not go to the judge to get a subpoena almost immediately today. I would not be surprised if they didn't get a subpoena to X for the identity of this man. I would not be surprised. Either IP addresses or whatever the case, like, these guys are going to go fucking nuclear on this dude, whoever this is. Now, I know people are trying to say, well, what if it's marketing? It's not. This is not marketing, boys. The reason why I know it's not marketing is because, number 1, that would be fucking over relations with Sony as well. That would be fucking over with them and messing with them because Sony's involved in this also. But number 2, the main reason why I don't believe that this is marketing is because CyberLeak has been promoting a meme coin at the same time as doing this leak stuff. So I highly doubt that they would be promoting a meme coin and opening themselves up to an ungodly amount of nonsense if this was some internal marketing campaign in order to drum up like drama or something like that. So I don't think it's fake. I don't think this is like some Rockstar employee or something like that. I truly believe that this is a hacker group that is out here trying to just fuck with Rockstar. And it seems like they're not going to just stop at Rockstar. It seems like they're going to target multiple different companies, which is not good because, again, you're making yourself very well known. At this point, you're going to go 6 stars with every company. Every single company. So we are about to watch one of the biggest moments in gaming history go down. I really do believe that. I think that this is going to be a moment that we're all going to remember, especially if he keeps leaking stuff. Dude, I think this is going to be so bad, it's not even funny. Moonlight says Aiden Ross is reportedly being sued by Rockstar Games after showcasing the major leak that occurred today. No way. No way. Is that true? Timeout. I'm going to look that up. There's no way that's true. No way. Oh my God. So apparently this might be true.
Like, what the fuck? No. What is this clip right here, Lico? Let's see. That was the first clip. Let me see. Let me see.
Oh, I'm not showing this. I am not showing this. Absolutely not. I am not showing that. Hold on. Wait, pause that. Pause that. Give me a second. I'm gonna let the audio play.
6? Is this real?
Wait,
are we allowed to watch this? Bro, it feels like I'm not allowed to watch it. Bro, this is GTA 6? Guys, it's AI. Allegedly, it's AI, okay? Someone said a clip, random clip. I think it's AI.
It's not AI.
Basketball? Yo.
Chris Mouse said you're being coily.
Dude, this is ridiculous, bro.
Bring you a Surf-free Red Bull.
This is fucking ridiculous, bro. Like that, like this is just sad, bro.
Turn up the energy. Come on.
This is fucking pathetic. I just went live. Like, what the?
That's funny. So, in any case, that's wild, man. Yeah, no, I'm not. Definitely not showing that. It's definitely not AI. That much I can tell you. And yeah, I highly doubt that he is gonna really be sued over that, to be honest with you. But in any case, so let's go back to the Kotaku. Realistically, guys, again, these leaks are 100% real. Okay, the fact that Take-Two and Rockstar are going as hard as they are to try to take it down, these guys are not playing around. And I can't help but think to myself that they had this coming. Like, realistically, there's no way that you're going to fuck with people to the level that Rockstar and also Sony have been doing for who knows how long. There's no way you're going to fuck with people like that and expect somebody not to do something. I understand vigilanteism, all that stuff. I get it, but somebody with way more knowledge is going to felt you back. That's just how it's going to go. So in any case, this story is crazy. It continues to go even crazier. Again, look at this. GTA 6 leaker CyberLeak is now threatening to keep leaking material until Rockstar or another publisher publicly apologize and promise to change. Do you really think they're going to apologize? Do you really think they're going to announce publicly they're going to change? What are they going to do? They're going to be like, okay, well, thanks to this group felting us, we're now going to publicly say that we're going to support physical media. They're not going to do that. They don't care. They really don't care at the end of the day. So we'll see. I'll tell you this. We'll see what ends up happening. We're going to follow this story. I guarantee you within the next 24 to 48 hours, we are going to have a huge update on this story. I can only imagine. Either this guy's going to get fucking arrested, or I don't know, or there's going to be more major leaks. He's talking about leaking like a 30-minute video. So we'll see what ends up happening. And once I have more information, I will gladly tell you. But all I'm saying is there's a war going on right now over Grand Theft Auto 6. It is live and it is happening right now as we speak. It's crazy. It's crazy shit. Actually, while I have the camera off, I'm going to check something really quick. CyberLeak, right? What the fuck is this guy's name? CyberLeak? Let me see. Oh, shit. This guy's leaking screenshots and shit. Wow. Holy shit. Yo, he's leaking like helicopter footage and shit. Oh my god. Wow. All right, anyway. He did start leaking a ton of shit. He did start leaking a ton of stuff. If you want to see it, I can't verify whether it's AI or not. It don't look AI. It looks real. CyberLeak is his name over on X. Bro, that's crazy. Holy shit, man. Anyway. All right. So there's that. All right, guys, let's resume TTS. What a crazy development. What a fucking crazy development.
Ardyn Ross is reportedly being sued by Rockstar Games after showcasing the major leak that occurred today.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the $4.99. I guess you thought I would click that video and then like not be fast enough to pause it and then accidentally show the clip and then get my channel in trouble. But you know, I'm pretty quick on the trigger. So I appreciate the $4.99 though. Thank you, sir. What if this is all staged as a viral campaign? There's no way. There's no way it's a viral campaign, bro. There's no way. Like once they promoted the meme coin, that's how I knew this was not like some internal fucking bullshit, you know? This is not like one of those situations. This is definitely a real thing. So we'll see. Ron, thank you for the jewels. Appreciate you, bro. All right, let's hold on. What Gameo says looks to me as AI. No way that's the character. Well, you gotta be careful though, because some of these accounts are fake. So the cyber leak guy, there's a lot of copycat accounts.
And they
already.
want a all digital future, lol.
There's a lot of copyright accounts already. So don't fall for the fake one. Don't fall for the fake one. That's not the real account. That's not the real. Like, you got to be careful with that. The helicopter stuff, I think it's like the AI stuff. You know? Book of Bananas, thank you for the 2. I know, right? They want an all digital future. It's amazing. It's incredible, right? Let's see what else we got. Really quick. Let me check Rumble. Let me check Rumble and see what we got. Everybody spamming the stars is so funny, bro. Yeah, we're at 7 stars. T-Jab says currently we're at 101 and 30 away from tier 2. The battle currently is Angel at 170 and Sonya Blade at $10, bro. God damn. Ouch. What are we doing? Okay, it's getting a little late. I do have the co-op stream with Leon. Just to kind of recap, I don't know if you guys saw what happened with PlayStation during the state of play. If you guys missed my reaction stream the other day, yeah, we're going to be playing The Ascent. I don't know if you guys saw my reaction. I know a lot of you were here, but, you know, sometimes people miss it or whatever. It's crazy. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody's talking about it right now, right? Like Kotaku, all these journalists are writing articles about how bad the showcase went and how the chat, which they chose to leave open, by the way. So props to them for actually leaving the chat open. But it was being spammed literally nonstop with no disc, no buy, or something along those lines. It was being spammed nonstop. Kotaku's writing about it. Games Radar's writing about it. I think IGN was writing about it. It was insane. So I wanted to go over their article. This is actually pretty accurate. No disc, no buy. Yeah, this is pretty accurate. To call it a bombardment is probably like an understatement. And, you know, it's amazing because, guys, like, I wanted to cover the Crunchyroll story. In case you guys are not aware, let me tell you really quick while you guys are in the chat. In case you're not aware, Crunchyroll, we're going to cover this tomorrow. Crunchyroll, it's official. Crunchyroll is going to be removing, at least it looks like it anyway. They're going to be removing physical manga and physical anime from their store. Who owns Crunchyroll? Sony does. So, kind of curious how that's happening, right? We already talked about how they were going to be gatekeeping the store behind the membership, and now they're removing physical manga and physical anime from their store. Now, the good thing about this is that they're not the only place. Obviously, there's many stores to get physical manga. It's not just Crunchyroll. So I don't really care like what the fuck Crunchyroll does. But it just goes to show where their focus is at. Like they're trying to go after everything on every single front that they possibly can go after. And Crunchyroll is no different. Right? And this was one of the biggest fears that people had when Crunchyroll ended up really becoming like the main normie anime spot. This is kind of like where it always was going to go. I think at this point, Sony's just trying to speedrun to just be like an all digital fucking supervillain at this point. You know, and they are wanting you to be, and they're delisting everything too, by the way. I want you to take, I mean, we could just take a look really quick. They're delisting everything. As spotted by Manga Alerts, the Crunchyroll store returned following its previously announced shift to a paywalled marketplace available exclusively to Mega and Ultimate Crunchyroll subscribers. And the place now feels like walking around a GameStop in a dying mall, with most of what people liked gone, and what remains being anime-related merch instead of actual manga books or Blu-rays. According to Manga Alerts, Crunchyroll has removed or delisted all manga, light novels, manhwa, or danme from the online store. It is unclear if these products will return. Currently on the website, the only store categories you'll find are new accessories, apparel, collectibles, games, home entertainment, and music. Don't get too excited about games, however, as the only option right now is to buy a Naruto-themed Clue board game. Guys, what the fuck are we doing? What are we honestly doing? Like, this is actually crazy, bro. But I can't sit here and pretend to be surprised. I don't think anybody can sit here and pretend to be surprised. Like, this is Sony's ultimate goal. This is what they're trying to do. This dystopian. I think it's past dystopian. And again, they're trying to be the spear leaders in this. Like, they want to be the first ones to do this. And they're trying to be the ones to really make this a thing all across the board. Yeah, exactly. A Naruto Clue board game. Yeah, because people are going to run in and buy that immediately. So I don't know if this is going to be permanent. Right now, it seems like it's going to be permanent. As pointed out by Games Radar, there are only 10 CDs or records for sale under music and fewer than 400 Blu-ray and DVD anime sets under home entertainment. The rest has been delisted. So, again, guys, this is some scary shit. And we'll see what ends up happening. Hopefully, other companies do not follow suit. But, boys, physical media is being attacked on all fronts right now. Sony is being the spearheader in this. They're trying to make it a thing. We'll see what ends up happening, boys. We'll see what ends up happening. So, anyway, I'm going to follow up on this story a little bit more tomorrow. I want to look into it a little bit more. I want to see exactly what's left on their website and what they're keeping versus what they're not keeping. I'm just curious as to how deep the rabbit hole actually goes with this. So, we'll follow up that on tomorrow. We'll follow that up more tomorrow. All right. With all that being said, boys, let's do the waifu battle because we got to get ready to go play some The Ascent with Leon, boys. We have a great waifu battle going on right now, ladies and gentlemen. Sonya Blade is losing bad. It's bad. It is bad. Angel is quite ahead. Quite ahead. Queen Op says, I'll be unsubscribing. Your followers are weirdos. I'll be unsubscribing. Your followers are weirdos. Okay, so let's see. So the only time you ever commented in the entire year on my channel was on a live stream, ironically with GTA 6 in the title, where you said, I will fight all of y'all. And then now today, you commented 3 times in this stream. So I just found your channel goofy. Why are you so angry? What happened? Did I miss something? What's the matter? You want to talk about it? All of y'all weirdos. Okay. It's like, so do you want to talk about what's wrong? What's the matter? Come on, I got like 3 minutes. What's wrong, man? Come on. What's the matter? Let it out. What's wrong? I don't understand what's going on. What happened? Was it Yamato? It's always Yamato. It's always Yamato. You can be honest. You can be honest. It was Yamato, right? Did he do it? Did he do it? What did he do? Did he try to get you to go to HR? Is that what it is? What's the matter? You were so fast to type before, now you're not typing fast. What's wrong? Do you have like 10-inch nails or something? Is that why it's difficult to type? I just get that feeling. I don't know why I feel like you have 10-inch nails. I think it's because you called me goofy. So I just kind of have a feeling there's a little bit of a tie there, you know? There's like, I feel like it's there. Maybe I'm off on that. Maybe I'm wrong. Why are they not typing anymore? I was just honestly asking a question. GTA 6 looks mid as fuck. I just peeped the league on X. It looks like GTA 5 with better graphics. Kind of expected, to be honest with you. That's what I'm saying. Like GTA, I like Grand Theft Auto. I like Grand Theft Auto as a series, but I never took it to the point where it was like the messiah of gaming. I just never fucking took it to that point. Did they really leave? That's it? All I did was ask a question. I wasn't going to yell at them or anything. She got upset because Glom had said that he wanted people who would actually work in the gaming industry and not the DEI bullshit. What's wrong with that? So that's racist? How is that racist? You know what's funny? They said that they're going to unsubscribe for me, but then they also said they just found my channel. So you just be subscribing to anything with GTA in the headline, right? You didn't even bother checking out the content. You just saw that GTA and your normie ass was like, "Oh my God, I got to subscribe. I got to subscribe to this shit." And then you saw people talking, you're like, "Oh, damn, I made a mistake. Oh shit. Well shit, I don't got to be here. I don't got to be here, cuz I got to go. I'm gonna be unsubscribing to your shit. Shit. Damn, man, I literally just asked a question, bro. I just wanted to know what the fuck happened. Is that really what it was? Is that all it was? Are we really at that level of sensitivity where something so fucking silly as Glomite Prince saying he wants the DEI bullshit out of studios? That's all it was? Shit, I thought he said something crazy. I thought somebody said something real crazy. Because to get this kind of reaction, I'm like, damn. All right, well, what are you gonna do? Miss the fact that the chat is called the Bigot Army? I mean, we call ourselves that as a joke. We call ourselves that because there are people out there that try to take that word and make it mean something. And they use this so much that it completely lost meaning. So we just took that word and we made a joke out of it. And that was it. Just move on. They aren't worth it. I'm just hanging out, Kagwana. I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Yeah, app. I don't know why people do that. I don't know why people like declare it as like it's an airport. Like, yeah, I'm gonna unsubscribe from you because of somebody else. Like, oh, so you're gonna unsubscribe from me because somebody else in my chat? Isn't that kind of stupid? Like, if you're subscribed, that means you subscribe for me. But you're gonna unsubscribe because of somebody else in the chat. It's kind of weird. Don't feed the troll. I'm not feeding them. I'm just calling out how it's obviously a troll. How it's somebody who's not really subscribed. How it's somebody who just shows up anytime I make a stream about GTA 6. They've only shown up twice. Because I've had 2 streams with GTA 6 in the title, and this person showed up twice. And in the first stream, they were threatening to fight people. And in the second stream, they're calling people racist. So it's very obviously a fucking troll. Like, chatters don't realize that YouTubers have the ability to see your entire history on their channel of what you've done and what you've said. I can see every comment that you've ever said. It's funny, bro. That is funny as fuck. Anyway, guys, I love every single one of you. You're allowed to have whatever comments you want to say. The only thing you can't say is that me and Wizard are gay lovers, okay? That is where I draw the line. You understand that? That is where I draw the line. That is where I draw the line, you dirty sons of bitches, all right? Other than that, though, you're all good. You're all good. Boys, love you guys. Let's have some fun. Fuck the trolls. Even my Goonie material? Yes, even that. Even that, you crazy son of a bitches. Let's make it happen. Oh, I gotta resume TTS. Hold on, real quick. There was a couple supers that came in. I'm sorry.
At VetGamer Bokafus01 celebrates 14
Yo,
months
VetGamer, what's
of
going on, bro?
membership. Hypno, you didn't fluff his pillows the way he likes it.
Oh my god, that's so accurate, bro. That is actually so accurate.
Angel, Hypno heard you going to be releasing a cat girl. Hypno t-shirt. Would seriously buy that. Blue octopus cooked with that design. Face green. Smiling?
What?
What? But I like that we are a bunch of weirdos. Best bunch of weirdos a guy could ever find on the net, and may we have weirder bigots still to come and contribute to the insanity.
What? First off, Great Ape, thank you for the $5 direct donation. Voting for Angel, TJAP. That was a vote for Angel, $5. You're insane. I do not have a Cat Girl Hypno t-shirt. And Life Ferret. Yes, we're all weirdos. Absolutely. What is his voice? I don't know. Trickster? It's the Trickster voice? I don't know. Life Ferret with the $4 dono. Direct donation. I appreciate that. Let's keep going. We got a couple of more. Let's keep going.
Hi, because people are crazy today.
The fuck was that?
What made GTA big was RP community. I don't think GTA gonna have the same level of success, especially if you got to pay for online.
Adair, thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. Book of Bananas. You are correct. I think that's more so influential. I mean, you are correct. I was gonna say I think it's more influential on the PC aspect of things, but I mean the RP community is like all across the board, so you are correct in that aspect. But I also do think that GTA Online for GTA 6 is going to be successful because I just think that these people, like, this is their game. This is like, there's some people that play only GTA every day for like 10 years plus. Like, this is what they do. So I think that if the world is immersive enough, which I think it will be, obviously, then I think it'll carry itself through. And if they were smart, they would try to build on that immersion, and they would try to add features that would make it easier for people to make like RP content with it. You know what I mean? So I appreciate the 5, man. Thank you, brother. What do we got? Let's keep going.
Just ignore them. They are a weak-minded comic console gremlin.
Yes, I'm starting to understand
Hypno,
that for
you
sure.
choose the clips. Chat, please do the rest for damage and choose a new boss today. Thank you.
Oh. Twisted Master direct donated $200 for Angel, and he's like, chat, finish up the 238 HP and let's get rid of DJ as the boss today. Wow, the level of shit talking is crazy. Crazy.
We have ourselves a red boy. Hyper Banger!
Twisted Master. Twisted Master, I'm gonna get you some clips towards the end of the stream, bro, because I gotta get to the waifu battle. T-Jab's got a bedtime. I don't want to screw him over. But I'll get you some clips. I got you, brother. Thank you. Fucking hell, that's insane. Thank you for the $200 red boy. I appreciate that. That goes to Angel, chat, by the way. It goes to Angel, just so you're aware. Boys, let's get the song going. We got donos flying in here. I don't even know what's going on half the time. This is crazy shit.
Even my Goonie material Hypno, damn, that's crazy.
Yes, Adair. Yes, thank you for the 2. Yes. Are we at Ubu?
Yo, Hypno, your boy digging. Stella Blade, yo, pause that cake. Girl so fit. That's beautiful, man. Ha.
This was a mistake.
Yeah, ooh. Ladders, if you know, you know.
This was a mistake. This voice was a mistake, bro. Ruckus was a mistake.
I have only ever played the first GTA for about 15 minutes. Never been interested in them since. Spending my dollar on other things.
I don't blame you. Thank you for the 5, Vet Gamer.
Sonya.
I don't blame you at all.
Got ya.
Yo, Panther with a 50 for Sonya. Holy shit. I don't know if it's going to help her, though. I appreciate the fight, man. I appreciate the fight. Sonya Blade, God help her soul. Boys, let's play the song. Let's finish up the waifu battle. And we got to play some clips for Twisted Master. And we got to see who ends up winning this one. Let's go. Let's make it happen, boys. You guys are amazing. I'll put the ears on after this. I fucking love this song, bro. I think this is my best work.
Flash of a boot and a snap to the jaw. Paint on the canvas, blood on the floor. Eyes like a storm, hard like steel. Every hit lands hard and real. Crowd in a frenzy, stomping the floor, begging for more, still wanting more. Hair in the sweat, grit in the grin. Only one queen is walking out in. Hear that roar, feel the shake. No one leaves without a name. The waifu battle, bring the thunder now. The waifu battle, knock the whole house down. Raise your hands, let the rivals fall. The waifu battle, we take it all.
Let's go, man.
Now the mask.
That shit is fucking hype, bro. It is so fucking hype, bro. Holy shit. Guys, with all that being said, let's decide a winner today. We're going to do 2 rounds. Angel versus Sonya Blade. Angel's got a massive lead right now. Panthera is trying to close the gap with the 50. Let's see how this goes, boys. One way or another. We got to decide who is going to move on to the semifinals. We're getting there, boys. We're getting there. Before you know it, this tournament will be over. We're getting there. We'll see. We will see. Deadeye's Lock with a 2 for Sonya Blade over on Rumble. Oh, I forgot to put my ears on. Sorry. We did hit tier 2. Thank you guys so much for the insane support. Deadeye's Lock, thank you for the 2 for Sonya Blade.
Hashtag Angel.
Oh, no.
Boy.
Oh, no.
Clap, clap. Angel better than Minnie. Mickey always needs strong white-haired women.
Bro, we didn't have a Mickey super chat all stream. And he does it during the waifu battle. Why? What? Shout out to Beat Bark. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. What the fuck? That's so funny, dude. Holy shit. Guys, don't forget, tonight we're going to be playing The Ascent with Leon. Come hang out. It's going to be a great time. Twisted Master, brother, I think DJ might end up getting one more day. Just a little bit. One more day. Hey, shout out to McKee, by the way. Earlier, I forgot to mention, McKee dropped 5 memberships like a boss. Thank you so much, McKee, for dropping 5 memberships. That means a lot to me, brother. Thank you, my man. There was all that chaos going on at the time. But I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to McKee.
Sonya.
Is she a true blonde?
She might be. Vet Gamer, thank you for the 5. I appreciate that, my man. Holy shit. Boys, we got one more round. One more round. And we're going to decide who the winner is. All right, here we go. One more round. Let's make it happen, boys. One more round. It's not over till it's over, but it might be over.
No, you're a beach with umbrella emoji for sending to HR.
I am not.
Twisted Master, don't let the guy who called you wee Christed live. You gonna take that issue?
Oh shit, he did say that. I forgot. He did say that. Beautiful Zexo, I am not a beach for sending you to HR. You're with your friend Yamato. You're fine. You're fine. McKee, thank you for the 5. I like how McKee, bro, he loves starting shit. It's actually hilarious. It's actually hilarious. Thank you, McKee, for the 5. I appreciate you. And at least Twisted Master is using the proper link. At least he's using the right link. Guys, just remember, we got 2 different direct donation links. One for each channel. Do not forget that. Make an updated HR clip with Yamato and Zexel. Bro, if I do that, the amount of people that I'm going to be sending to HR, it's going to be ridiculous.
Sonya Blade.
ACC with an NOK20. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. That's too complicated. It's a little complicated. But I do that because I have separate boss mechanics for each stream. It's okay. It works. It just works. All right, boys. This is it. This is it. The final countdown. The last super chat that shows up on my screen is going to be the one that counts.
Angel. Okay, I'm boss. I won't cause any issues. Thanks, chat.
Oh my god. Yo, Twisted Master is actually a fucking psychopath in all the best ways. Holy shit. A $162 direct donation, becoming the boss of the stream right during the final countdown of the stream. My god, bro. Oh my god. This guy's insane. This guy's insane. We got a new boss. Waiting for lag, waiting for lag, waiting for lag, waiting. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. My God. Wait a second. So, hold on. So, we got a new boss during the waifu battle, number 1. This is now Twisted Master's second reign as the boss. His last reign only lasted a day. We haven't had a single boss last longer than a day. Every boss has been defeated in one day, which is crazy. Damn, man. And all of this, do you know what's going to happen when DJ shows up? When DJ shows up and realizes that Twisted Master's the boss again? Bro. Oh my God. It's going to be a war. It's going to be a war. He'll come back on payday? Yeah, probably. Twisted Master's like, don't worry, I won't cause any issues. Yeah, right, bro. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. X to doubt. Between DJ, Twisted Master, McKee, and Trey Burkhalter, I don't know who felt who more, honestly. I don't know who. Like, these guys go in a circle and they just felt each other nonstop. It's crazy. It's actually extremely entertaining to watch. Everybody welcome in the new boss. I got to get a boss emoji. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a boss clip and I'm going to get a boss emoji so that when we crown a new boss, I can play a clip and we can spam the emoji in the chat. That's what I'm going to work on. Boys. All right, we got the numbers. Guys, we got, let's see, hold on. We got, oh my God, Jesus Christ, Panther, you tried your you tried your best, bro. I almost said you tried your breast because all I see is big ass titties on my screen. You tried your breast. Oh shit. Listen, man, I'm tired, man. I'm still sick. All right, leave me alone, guys. Fucking hell. Angels at 552. And Sonya Blade is at 69. Hey, at least, Panther, at least you got a 69. Panther, you got a 69. That's real dirty. That's a real dirty girl. Nice one. $69.13 against $552, bro. Wow. That's a felting, which means the winner and moving on to the semifinals to face off against Mai. It's going to be Angel versus Mai. Damn. None other than the one and the only Angel, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, bro. That's going to be crazy. It's heating up. It's heating up, boys. It's heating up. It's heating up. Let's do it one more time, boys. One more time. Let's go. You respect her winning attributes? Yeah, so do I. Sonya Blade fans, you tried your goddamn best.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
And that is it, boys. For the waifu battle tomorrow, we're going to be having another battle. We're going to be having none other than Anami versus Maharu. And then after that, we got Melia Rage versus Cammy, boys. So we're going to be getting through this, man. We're going to be getting through this little by little. We're coming down to the wire. We're going to find out who's the best fighting game waifu of 2026, boys. We're going to make it happen. All right, guys, listen, I got to play some clips for Twisted Master. He's been an absolute legend. I want to shout out Panther again for that $50 mega banger. You are way too kind. I want to shout out McKee again for the 5 banger. I appreciate that very much on the memberships. Guys, you guys have been amazing. Sincerely, amazing. Join me over on the gaming stream. I'm actually going to make it live right now. I'm going to make it live right now. Give me 2 seconds. Let me do that. I'm going to be playing The Ascent with Leon. Guys, we also passed 12,000 subs on the gaming channel, man. We passed 12,000 subs on the gaming channel, so that's fantastic. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support over there. You know, it's a smaller channel over there, obviously, but I feel like we get a lot of support over there still.
Angel.
So I appreciate
May.
that.
Sonya Blade. May. I love Angel Blade.
Yo, is Justin Sade lagging or like what's going on here? Justin Sade, thank you for the 2, my man. I appreciate that. He's just like, fuck it, I vote for both of them. All right, I just made the gaming stream live. Let me link it to you guys right now in the chat. For those of you that don't want to wait for the raid. Let me put it right here. Right there. Boom. And I put it over there on Rumble as well. All right, guys. That's it for the gaming stream. So come hang out with us tonight as we play The Ascent. It's a really good game. I'm actually really excited to get back into it. So, but thank you again for the support on the gaming streams, guys. That means a lot to me. The gaming streams are very important. I feel like it really helps people in their purchases. And I've been writing a lot of reviews on Steam. So if you want to look for a written review format on some of the games that I've played, I have now on Steam over, let's see. I have over 107 reviews on Steam so far. And I'm trying to bump that number up as I go through more and more video games. Some of them are games that I play off stream. So if you guys want to see my reviews, you know, add me on Steam. You're more than welcome to. And you can check it out and just click the review tab on my profile. And you can see all the reviews that I've done for certain video games. So, guys, thank you so much. Sincerely, I appreciate it very, very much. You guys are amazing. Hope you guys had a ton of fun. Shout out to the asshole that called you guys racist. They could go fuck themselves because I appreciate you guys. And shout out to the Hypno mods for doing what they do every single day. I appreciate you guys as well. Thank you, T-Jap, for staying up late to count and all. You know, I mean, this guy's amazing. T-Jap's amazing, man. He really, you know, I can't say, I don't know like what else to say other than he's fucking amazing. Kugwana, thank you guys so much. Kugwana, appreciate you. And I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, you guys already know. Go be bigots and go be gooners. And since Twisted Master said that I get to pick the clips, and considering he defeated DJ, I think it's only fair that we play DJ's favorite clip in celebration of him getting dethroned. So that's what we're going to do. I'll see you guys over in the gaming stream. Bye.
All right, boys. We got another Red Boy hyper banger. Let's bring the ladies in.
All right, this is the last one. This is the last one. I hypnotic, hypno, yes, big strong beefy man. Got Let that book see. Ready to pop. This man said perfection, brother. You gay as hell, boy. You're gay as hell. This man gay as hell. Tell you what, just like this.
Try to relax your anus.
And there's a little bit of a...
Your shoulders.
He gay as hell.
I have relationships with women and sex with men. And I got news for you. I need you
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Her dog, or her cat, was named Vagina. Vagina. Vagina.
Put a ticket in, make her gay. Suck it, yeah, Jones. Put a ticket in, make her gay. Fuck it, yeah, put a ticket in, make her gay. It means put a chicken in it, sweetie, and make her fucking gay. Fucking pronouns!
At the touch of the black man, I bring life. 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 That's right!
Why the hell are you still here? Go on. Get out of here. Go play some video games.